Hello, chat. How you doing once again? Had a busy couple days. Got some exciting news even. Well, for me. And Luna, what are you doing over there? You're turning my air purifier on. Hold on a second. Gotta fix an air purifier button that Luna just stepped on. All right, all good now. What's up, sister? That's right, I can read kick comments again. Got that fixed. Hopefully it doesn't shut off halfway through the stream. Also, Viper Yub handling something at the moment, but my squad and I will pull up to your stream. Send me friend request. Oh, okay. Are you a bot, Viper, or are you real? I'm not gonna be doing that. Nope. Hey, Sigil. Hey, you man. How am I enjoying 007 so far? I'm actually liking it. So far, it's actually been pretty good. I'm liking the mix of environments they're doing, and the gameplay's been pretty solid. I just realized I forgot to update my damn drivers again, though. I don't know why. I'm a PC gamer, and I've been forgetting to update my drivers every single day for this game, and it's causing my game to not run as well as it should. But no, this game's pretty solid. It gets my my recommendation. If you like it, it's probably not going to be quite as good as Hitman if you're really into that. It's definitely a more streamlined experience. What's my excuse for going rogue and not streaming yesterday? We were house hunting and doing a lot of stuff like that. Actually, we put an offer on the house we liked yesterday, and we just found out they accepted it today. So now we begin the next step in the process. Also, John Ratcliffe with a $5 super chat. Hey man, been a few weeks, glad to be back. How's the new 007 game? Is it worth my time? I missed you guys. Let's have a good night. This game, I just said, as I said, Sigil, this game I actually enjoy. I'm kind of sold on the plot and characters right now, and the gameplay is holding up. And from what I know, the length of it, it probably isn't going to overstay its welcome and like lose steam. So it gets a thumbs up for me currently. But yeah, my streaming has been a little off and on because we've been busy with the house stuff. But yeah, it's looking like we now have a place we might end up moving into. So another big life goal possibly achieved. And it's pretty nice too, especially for the price and location. So we're like, okay, let's make sure this works. We this could be good for us. Many congrats. Well, we haven't paid, it isn't in our name yet. The seller has only accepted our bid for it, which means now we gotta have it like inspected to make sure it's all good and nothing's like secretly busted and gonna cost a fortune to fix. But once that's done, and it's just some like negotiating. Small donk to celebrate future homeownership with white picket fence here. With no white picket fence, but it is a very nice brick home. And I've, that's always been my preference, is like a nice brick home. Someone's gonna like feel like you're protected. You're fucking in a castle. Did I see the picture of a Leon just posted on Discord? No, I have not. I've been busy today. You'll be happy dad one day. Let's hope. Let's hope. You find some bodies under the floorboards, don't dismiss. Oh yeah, of course. Like, hey, you didn't mention this in the actual like finding report. That's gonna be about half off. Even better news is like the location it's in. Since it's in a college town, we can have fiber optic internet. So even better internet at a lower price than what I currently pay for it. And a garage, like a full-on ass garage. Congrats on yeah, like I said, it's looking pretty good. I mean, we're in a good shape to get it as well, it seems. It's like the price on it is actually surprisingly good for the size of it. It's like maybe like a 5-minute drive from like the biggest hospital in the area, like another 5 minutes from like the town downtown. Lots of cool shit, like the biggest park in the city next to it, and like a very nice community. So we're pretty excited for it. So we're gonna work hard on that. That's me. That's what I was up to yesterday, Chad. What have you been up to? What's been going on that we can discuss? All right, because I am out of the loop. Next time I should just say Kane lives. Are you talking about the wrestler? Because didn't he actually die? Also, I need to turn on my camera. That's not my camera. That's my camera. Ugh. So this light feels like it should be brighter. Oh well. I need to get a ring light. How far in you the game? We're in like the desert shipbreaking area, and we got to get $100,000 to see Lenny Kravitz. Those tickets aren't cheap, you know. Hello, wife. Camera's on.
I have a towel.
You got towel. Safety towel on.
I have a no, I'm just kidding.
No. Safety towels.
Safety towel. You can towel if you wanna. You can leave your towels behind.
But if you do when you come on stream,
if you do towel, but if you don't towel, then you ain't no towel of mine.
Then your husband gets banned from Twitch. Then you do.
I'm honestly wearing more than some Twitch streamers wear.
Nah, no, they do hot tub streams for that.
Sorry, not very exciting. Sounds like Farsi. Hi, team.
I was telling them about the house news.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Look at a pair of sexy crusculars. What is a cruscular? Is it called? Someone streamed a game but used their feet as a green screen. I don't mean that's just them like figuring out a new meta. Like, you know what?
Put on a top. Here.
Now you're looking.
Toga.
Now you're looking Roman.
Now I'm Romanesque.
Roman looking.
How dare I show my chestle?
The chestle. You're more of a clavicle streamer than clavicle.
I'm more of a clavicle streamer than clavicle. You have to really pop. Actually, when I was modeling in Los Angeles, they taught me you had to like pop your collarbones by doing this. Isn't this a natural way to stand? Don't I look so beautiful?
Yeah, your shoulders rolled forward.
Yeah.
Crepusculars. That is a hard word to say. It means animals that get active during midnight. Oh, I'd call no. I'd call those raccoons.
I am that. I do like sparkles and trash. And painting my eyes black and then robbing things.
Rob, yeah, she's quite the criminal.
And eating. Getting caught.
It's like dipping in water.
Crepuscular.
You know, I recommend that word needs to be changed. Something easier to say.
Dart naturally face maxes. He doesn't need a hammer. He just has an excellent jawline naturally.
I have what they're trying to do everything they can to get, you know, unnaturally through like surgery and like bone smashing.
Charms equals Gypsy Rose Lee. You mean when I do this? Oh God, that's not good. The woman who murdered her mother for keeping her pretending she was sick.
Ugh.
A long time. Very sad. Very sad. Saw that documentary.
What happened, Bannerer? Nothing bad happened. I was talking about how we're currently house hunting and it's going well. We put a bid on a place yesterday that had just popped up and we were the first to get to like take a look at it and probably bid on it. And then today we got news that they accepted our offer. So, and we didn't have to like, you know, we didn't have to argue at all with it.
Yeah, we were pre-approved and the amount that we were
Luna.
Hi, Luna. Pre-approved for was basically the asking price.
Yep.
And we're prepared to put down what they would like us to in terms of a cash payment to keep our monthly reasonable. There's first-time homeowners initiatives in our area that allow us to maybe
when do we move it
mitigated, so it's a pretty good deal.
When do we move in? Well, we don't own it yet. They only accepted our bid,
our offer.
So now that we move into the process of having the home inspected, and like some discussions that go on from there, between the loan office, people in charge of the loan and also the retail agents. And then finally, you know, we'll get keys in our hand after all that gets approved.
Yeah, basically the way that it goes is you give an offer. It can be above, it can be their asking price, or it can be slightly above if you are in a competitive market, or it can be slightly below if you think something needs to be fixed up with the house.
If the report gives us like any indications on
a safety inspection will indicate to you, hey, they have termites, hey, they have structural problems, their roof needs to be fixed. Then you enter negotiation phases after they accept your initial offer. After that, you talk about like, hey, my guy didn't find anything wrong, but we noticed they had drywall cracking. Can you guys fix that? And then we don't need to send anything in. A lot of the time people will be reasonable, especially if they want to sell fast in this market. They do. They'll fix those things. They'll give it back to you. You do another home inspection and you're good to go. Other times, you want to get your offer made, it accepted, and then they send you paperwork after you've done your home inspection, and then you wanna actually hire a lawyer, a realty lawyer, who can look over the contract and make sure that they're not trying to screw you out of anything or
Yeah.
hide any clauses, because a lot of time people go into this with a lawyer. So you wanna employ a lawyer at that point, and they usually have retention fees that are, like, reasonable, not their
Yeah.
usual court retention fee. And
But
then you wanna have that looked over, and then you do a final inspection, and then you could move into the house. So it usually takes about 45 to 90 days.
yeah, so maybe end of July we can move in.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, it's important for chat to know.
yeah, but it's the area is really good. Like I said, it's like maybe a 5-minute drive from the big hospital. We have like a massive park right next. So there's
It's
a
2 blocks from this beautiful park. Like,
The-
I just looked at the path to it.
yeah,
It's
there's like a
beautiful,
massive YMCA right next to it as well.
with a pool
Yeah.
and a gym.
Then the downtown is like another 5-minute drive, where all the restaurants and stuff like that. So
It's a great place to raise a kid.
yeah. So it's like a very good. It's probably the best location we could have gotten. Just learned that during one Game Award show in 2000, Stan Lee walked on stage cosplaying as Revolver Ocelot to announce Hideo Kojima. I think I remember that one actually.
Any
We-
meth addicts? There might be, but I mean, there's meth addicts everywhere.
Will we be buying on an ancient burial ground? If so, that would definitely I'd want that to reduce the cost a little bit. But I'm cool with living with ghosts, honestly. Maybe not you, but I am.
I'm pretty sensitive to stuff like that, so I don't think I'd wanna live with ghosts, but I didn't get a ghosty sense from the house. It was
Mm.
very, like, warm and
Yeah.
nice there. Like, I wanna plant marigolds down the path from the door to the
Yeah.
to the sidewalk,
It's
and I
got-
can.
It's got a very nice like front deck, and then it's got like an upper
A
deck.
balcony
Yeah, balcony
upstairs.
deck. That's really nice. But no, I'm very happy with it. It came out in just the right time when we were looking.
And the price was right.
Yeah.
It's very big too, the lot itself is large, like, for the price we're paying, it's, like, a really
Oh yeah, Sigil. It's been a while since you've been in the stream, hasn't it? This is my wife. I don't know if you know her
Hello.
name's Lucky.
lucky. Alright, I'm gonna go put clothes up.
You're gonna go get proper, as they say in old-fashioned ways that I don't use. The wife, le wife. You're in such a bad area. Some random guy came up on my back porch earlier this morning and stared from the balcony as he lives there. We haven't had anything quite like that, but someone did huff like a tire filler behind our current apartment building and like ran off with one of our like back cushions. Like, we just found like a can of empty like tire foam that someone had been huffing back there once, not too long ago. Haven't been on streams in years, probably years. Jesus, what's kept you away, Sigil? I didn't get that boring, did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. There's always a possibility. That's the most random thing to take. Well, when you're high on, when your brain is literally dying from huffing tire filler, you'll probably take anything, including a cushion for a wicker chair. Maybe you needed to sleep on. Just that usually you stream pretty late in my time. True. I am considering, because Lucky is also a streamer, my wife streams as well, making it a bit easier by starting streams maybe at 6. Trying that a couple times and see how well that goes. So it would make it a bit easier for the Euro Bros to like catch streams more regularly, at least the first half of it. So that you may keep an eye on the stream, Sigil. It may make it easier for you. Maybe some changes coming. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, like that probably will be happening soon. Actually, I'll try doing that more often. I'd probably stream like if I did. I'd still stream only 4 hours. It just means I'd end at 10 instead of 12. We huffing fumes? I don't recommend it. I've seen some people who huff gas out of milk jugs, and they're not good conversationalists. They got some issues. They'll laugh at anything you say, though. In fact, they'll laugh even if you don't say anything. Tire foam is so expensive. Just buy airsoft. Look, they were probably already high on something else when they bought it. 6 will be good for Easter and 9 to 5. Yeah, like I said, it just makes it a touch easier for the Euro Bros to watch. They can catch the end of it before like staying up too late. We Europeans will be grateful. We've had a lot of insults from America recently. This goes some way to I'm healing the wounds by just streaming 2 hours earlier. What? This over the heat wave thing? Well, Europeans got, I mean, the heat wave thing is one, but we've been telling them to buy air conditioners for years, so they got no one else to blame but themselves. It's like, look, I know you want to like, trust in your Mediterranean climate and brick houses to keep the heat you've had to buy an air conditioner, but the world we're entering will probably require you to have one, at least something. You know the conversion rate from catalytic converters to Sudafed, then they're gonna be fun to watch. You know a guy that would get high off whipped cream whippets, right? I don't even understand how you get high off. Like, are you just depriving yourself of oxygen when you do that stuff? Or is it actually a chemical doing something to you? You want to move to the North Pole with Queen Elsa? I hate to break it to you. It ain't gonna be fun. It's a solvent. I thought it was just like they were like, asphyxiating themselves a little bit. Give you brain damage. Oh, I know. When I was a kid, there was a dude who would huff gasoline out of a milk jug behind my house that we lived in. He would just sit up on a hill behind the house, like with the sun setting behind him. It's very picturesque. Just huffing gas endlessly out of like a milk jug. And like I said, even as a kid, I could tell there was something wrong with that dude. Like when you try to talk to him, he was just like fried looking, droopy eyes, like, and I was like, one of the things that probably turned me away from the path of drugs. Like, you know what? Let's not do that. Just a tiny amount of brain damage, exactly. Yeah, but your brain can recover those brain cells, right? They regrow. You tell European people to get an AC on Twitter, they actually get insulted by the idea, I found. Like you just mentioned, look, AC is a thing, and they're like, excuse me. How dare you? You know how much that'll raise my power bill? I'm like, all right, all right. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, we have the technology to solve that issue. That's what Bond would do if you were Hick. I want to see Hick James Bond, who like lives in Alabama. Power bills are way more expensive than Americans. True, but well, it depends. France isn't like France primarily powered off like nuclear power, so theirs are actually quite low. But maybe it's just France that thought that through. Hey, Monty, how you doing, man? It's just oxygen deprivation, Dart. You can tell I've done a lot of drugs, so I have to ask these questions about how whippets and like huffing shit works. Hick James Bond is named Matthew. Hick Bond, no license to kill, suspended driver's license. I mean, you know what? He's not even working for a government agency other than like the local garbage collectors. People in Vietnam complain less than the Europeans. Vietnam has been through some shit, so they already know how much worse they can get. French propaganda. What, the nuclear reactors they have there? DMV Bond. Now there's someone, I wouldn't mess with DMV Bond. That's someone who has seen some severe shit and had to deal with a lot of crazy people. Just crazy people that didn't have money to buy, cock lasers. Do they still ID you at stores when buying air compressors for computers? If you buy canned air, yes. Even though that canned air has a bitterant in it to make it so you can't actually like, stick the nozzle down your throat, they still have to like card you for it. Because I guess once you're brain damaged enough, you're not even going to matter. It's like, oh, fuck it. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. People also drink pretty much anything, including perfume, cologne. I mean, people will drink paint thinner. It's one of those bottom of the barrel things that people will do to get drunk. Or like, what's it called? Wood alcohol? Like, I didn't even know you could make alcohol from wood, but apparently it's some nasty stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, just drink this stuff that like causes my intestines to fall out. Sure, bars and liquor stores will ask Dart and Charm for IDs. I mean, when we go to the barcade, we do get ID'd, but I'm pretty sure that's just because they ID everyone for like legal reasons. I look good for my age, but I don't think I'm like you can't tell. They say moti is like drinking jet fuel. Compressed air cans get locked. Yep. Watched up to season 5 of South Park. Solid, solid. I remember those are the ones I used to watch. Hick Bond crushes the milk bottles, condensed tire fumes, and knocks everybody down. What would be the gadgets Hick Bond would use? Would it just be like redneck engineering? You can get high from compressed air cans. Yes, there's a reason why you get carded for buying compressed air cans. And they put like bitter in it to make it so it's even harder to do so. I look like I have a fake ID. I don't. I don't have need of one. But my friend Zach, who is my best man, does carry around on him a fake ID he picked up in Florida. And and he's a very white dude, and his fake ID is black. So he thinks it's a funny joke. Would this car be the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard? No, it would be some beat up piece of shit that has like a mismatched car door on it, and there'd have to be like some weird like engineering he's done, like I don't know, he's got like a gun rack in the back maybe, and instead of like a button front oil slick, it actually just leaks oil everywhere. And he thinks like the defroster, and is a really impressive piece of tech. Like look at this, when it's cold, I can like my windows can just be thawed out instantly. Or maybe he just got, I don't know, he's got a police scanner maybe. That's as high as tech as it gets. Also, another like stuff I was doing yesterday, chat. I've been invited to a D&D group. So I'm gonna be playing some actual like pen and paper D&D for my first time. Soonish. Yeah, it's like a Curse of Strahd campaign in D&D. So it's very vampire heavy. I'm not the dungeon master. The dungeon master is actually gonna be the guy who officiated Lucky and I's wedding. He's an old friend of hers. Hmm. I'm thinking I might play like a bard again. How about Call of Cthulhu? Call of Cthulhu TTRPG. I've heard of that. I don't know if it's any good or not. You've been wanting to play D&D for years. I've always kind of wanted to, but never had like a group of nearby people. So, it'll be my first time. Bardigan, yes. I'm thinking of playing like a depressed bard who wants to be a vampire. So, because he thinks it'll make his music better. Not dungeon, you're a ganja. I'm a ganja master, am I? Yes, the man who doesn't really smoke weed is the ganja master. Europeans get mad at AC. They just had no trust in it, all right? They've never had to use it before, so like, why should I trust this infernal contraption? Maybe it's spying on me, making me sick. There's actually some, I don't want to like malign all Europeans, but I've seen like some Europeans are like anti-vaxxers when it comes to AC. They like have conspiracy theories about how it like makes the air worse for them to breathe. You want to make a really bland Bella? You're just going to be in love with the villain. How much leniency do you get when concocting background lore for a new D&D character? I guess it probably depends on, the dungeon master more than anything. They'll probably like say something's going a bit too far if, at times, or like that's too broken. Speaking of conspiracy theories, did you see the White House's post about aliens? That's just them trying to be like, smart asses and like, oh, when they say aliens, just mean, immigrants. But they're because they know there's a certain group of people who are really obsessed with UFOs. Like, hey, we can like use this to be cheeky, but also an asshole at the same time. You know how many air fans kill Koreans every year? I don't know how many. I didn't know that was such a dangerous, thing to be around. Look, when I was a kid, my family had some of those metal box fans that actually are dangerous, and I would put my lips right up to it to make the Darth Vader voice. If you know what I mean, for if you're a kid in the 90s, you remember those solid like aluminum like box fans that maybe you had in your house? Those things were way more. They're nothing like these plastic pieces of shit we have now. They were like solid metal. They last for like they've probably been around since the 50s. And they blow out like a hurricane force wind from them. Boomer fans. But they would work. But you know what? That you if you cut yourself stuck in one, you were probably losing a finger. We had like 2 or 3 of those because we didn't have AC because we were too poor for a while, anyways. So we just had to like stick one of those in the window or in front of the front door and have that like blow through the house. I like calling these boomer fans though. That's smart. One of the dumbest mass blue balling, you say? I wasn't aware of this situation. Your D&D character be like, I am a hobbit that wears a jeweled necklace with 5 gems in it, each one containing the captured soul of a deity. They are Kratos, Thanos, Korn, Sun Wukong, and Allah. But then you're going to like balance that somehow. That they may be inside of it, all they do is make fun of you. Sup, just had a lovely crash out on Rivals. Hey, Vincam, how you doing? I was just telling Chad how our bid on a house was accepted today. So we're moving along on the whole house buying situation. And then we got into talking about other stuff. Hey, Arun, greetings, Chad. Everyone's doing. Just got a notification. I've been a mod for 10 years. Is Twitch now doing that? Like, congratulations. Hey, congratulations on like, keeping the community, proper for that long. Am I moving to the suburbs? Actually, no, it's not a suburb. It's actually just like it's in a college town. As long as everything continues to go well. So it's in an actual nice community. It's like a really nice brick, old ass building from like the 1930s. But it's in very good shape and it's very nice. It's made 1927, so it's almost 100 years old. So our offer was accepted, so that's the big thing down. So now we just got to make sure that continues all smoothly. We're not competing with anyone else at this point with Horde. Watch streaks, subscription streaks. It's basically like, here's an achievement for watching a live stream. Everything wrong with Dartigan's new home? Well, that's what the inspection report will tell us if there's anything wrong with it. I'm not exactly accredited for that. Also, I'll have the clip for you for the video probably the next day or so, Vern. I'm going to be recording lines now. Holy shit, the married man, how was it? How was my wedding? Very good, actually. It went incredibly well. And now now that we're done with the wedding, we're in the house hunting situation where we're now about to possibly buy a place. Also, Code, my god, all the old people coming back tonight. How you been, Code? Dream of buying a home is probably never happening for me. It really depends on where you want to live. There are some places where, yeah, unless you have 500,000, unless you can get a home for, even the cheap ones will be about $400,000 to $500,000. That's out of a lot of people's range. Thankfully, the home we're getting is actually like, I think nearly 3,000 square feet. It's like brick, and it's like in a perfect location. It's only 230,000. So, pretty good price wise. Great to see the OGs. We getting all the warriors here tonight. All the warriors. We got Code, we got Sigil, Runes here. Who else is coming back? If it weren't for like Twitch going crazy with the ads, I never would have lost anyone. Man, I'm black, you're white, but damn it, at a point, color don't matter. It's all about just seeing people succeed. Hey, man, I agree with that completely. Man, I wish the best for you, no matter what color you are. Like, why wouldn't I want to see people happy? We ain't competing over happiness. Bought my house. My house was about 300 euros, but that's solely because I bought it from my uncle. Yeah. I'm sure, did he like, he probably could have probably gone higher if it wasn't, being sold to family. Your childhood was just LARPing cyberpunk level poverty. It's, yeah, true. If I lived in the inner city, maybe. Also, thank you for the 25 bits, Zacolo. House party will be fire. We are going to have a very nice deck and pretty good open space in our new place, assuming if we end up getting it. So we could throw a pretty good party there. Need to earn more than I currently do. Yeah, that is the problem for a lot of people. Where I live, houses are not too bad, huh? Would be 350k US dollars, doesn't include taxes, so probably close to 400k USD. What's the square footage on your place, Rin? I'm assuming since it's like an old, European place, it's probably brick too, isn't it? So it's like already tested and lasted forever. Mergen, how you doing, man? Welcome back. By the way, man, listen to my tape. It's good hip hop. Have you ever sent me a link to it? I mean, I will give it a listen. It's the least I can do. Twitch needs to get after the scammers. What do you mean the scammers? You mean people on Twitch scamming people? I've never encountered any of those. You're lucky to rent a property with over 600 square feet next month here in the United Kingdom. I've actually been very fortunate in the terms of like the place I've now live since like for a while now. Like my apartment here is like a massive apartment. It's like 1,500 square feet. And it also covered my water and garbage, so I didn't have to pay those utilities. So that was a pretty good deal, but I'm ready to actually like own a place. Rip the Valencia Mall. Are they turning a lot of malls into like, housing now? Like, hey, you know what? We can't put a store in here, so we're going to turn this into an apartment for someone. I know there's actually like an old-fashioned like arcade. I think that's what it's not like a gaming arcade. They used to call malls arcades. There's like one of those in the town I'm moving to that got turned into housing, like apartments. Let's see. Always luxury apartments, $3,000 rent. What, babe? Apparently the chat was talking about something in Valencia Mall. For the area I live in, the average is 186,000 euros to 205,000, below the national average. Prices depend on location. Property types ranging from 156,000 to terrace homes to 342,000 for detached houses. I mean, are you still in college code, or did you finish that up and are now in the workforce? I know you went in for like game dev or tech, I don't know, programming, something along those lines. That doesn't seem unreasonable to get, make enough of a salary to make that happen. House was extended in 1990 and is now, I believe, 190 square meters, 2,000 square. Yeah. Don't worry. I know the conversion of, feet and meters. 500 square meter, 50. Okay, that's a pretty big place then. Did computer game development. So, I mean, obviously it depends on who you can find a job for and maybe what the industry's like where you live. Fuck property speculators. You shouldn't be allowed to own more than 2 properties max. I'm not against owning more than one place. I do think if you're not using that place, if it's just sitting there and no one's living in it, then there should be like an additional taxes on it for not living in it. So that maybe, convince you to sell it to someone if you're not going to use it. So just sitting on empty properties, I'm against. But if someone has like a vacation home that they actually spend time in every year, that's another thing. The artwork scammers and the Streamboo bots. Botting is sadly something you will never be able to fully get rid of for like live streamers. It's just because there's no way you can ever prove a streamer is the one sending the bots to their channel. It could be someone who watches them, who doesn't like them, who's trying to fuck with them, or like even like screw them over, or like they think it's supporting them. Uh, all you can do is get better at detecting the bots, but then the bots themselves get better at avoiding that stuff. Uh, so you will never no streaming or no streaming service like this will ever be free of bots. That's just not going to happen. Your boss is very condescending and seems to talk to me a certain way. I want to leave. My anxiety raises when I'm at work. What should I do? How necessary is this job for you currently? I'm not going to give you advice like just quit your job, bro, because sometimes you know you need that paycheck because reasons. Uh, if you aren't in need of the money and you have savings, or if you have like someone I don't know, then you can like, I would say if you're unhappy there and you can't do anything about the boss, like complain to HR, then yeah, you might need to find a new place to work to get away from it. But I wouldn't just quit your job cold turkey. I'd start looking for a new place to work. And then once you found it and you've already got, guaranteed job, then you can quit. It's pretty much the only good option there. If you can't actually, escalate the conflict to like HR or something. It's getting late, so I'll have to join you guys another time. Congrats on the house start. I hope it all gets sealed, signed, and delivered. Hey, thank you, Sigil, for coming back tonight. Like I said, I'm probably going to start trying to do a few streams at 6 p.m., 2 hours earlier, so maybe you'll be able to join us for a few of those. But hey, good. You have a good night, man. Copy. I mean, that's the best advice I can give you. Have your Wii run away butt naked is lucky game yet? Wait, what? Have my Wii run away butt naked is lucky game yet? I'm not sure what you're asking, Bio. What is it, babe? Oh, okay. A mall that Lucky used to work at when she was, living back in New Jersey is apparently being sold or closed down or something. Is it the Valencia one? Yeah, the Valencia one chat was talking about earlier. That's malls for you. Probably that and work continues to be dumped on me. Yeah, it sounds like you're just being taken advantage of then. So I would say, yeah, you need to maybe like look for a job somewhere else that will not abuse you in that way. But don't just quit unless if you need the money. I would say find the job first. It's gonna suck, but it's like the only option really. Would you be able to list 5 Poles, as in Polish people, or something else? Because other than that, I only know of 2 Poles, north and south. As in 5 Polish people? Uh, that guy who wrote the Witcher books, that guy who just lost the Polish election, or no, that was Hungary. No. That guy who makes all the pictures of hell, Zygny Belinsky off, or whatever his name is. He's got a really hard pronounced name. But he draws all, he's dead now, but he drew all those pictures of hell that everyone likes these days. Definitely several of the popes. Yeah, Pope John Paul. There we go. Not sure of the others. Look, it's not my fault. Polish names are hard to recall sometimes. Did I put an offer on a house? Yeah, we put an offer on a house yesterday, and today we found out they accepted the offer. So we're in the next part of the process. How do I like my steak cooked? I'm just about to cook a steak. I usually go with medium rare. My wife likes hers rare. I'm fine with rare too, but I usually prefer medium rare. I'm also usually cooking filet mignon when I make a steak, and I feel medium rare works really well with that. Oh, you're talking about in Tomodachi. Okay, see. How it feels to live the American dream. I mean, there's still too many issues for me to call it an American dream these days. But you know what? Things are like, at least in my neck of the woods, going pretty decently. Medium rare is the best way to go. I mean, there are some people who are diehard rare only, and anything else is burnt. Like, if it ain't rare, that's burnt. But, if we get this house, it'll be really nice because it's gonna be like, it's just a very nice. I'll have to show you guys pictures of it at some point. But it just the location is excellent. The price is very good for what it's offering. The space size of it is very good as well. It just confers a lot of advantages. You're a rare to medium rare. Give me bleeding red. See, I don't think I'd like bleeding red. I like there to be I like there to be juiciness to it. That's why I like medium rare. My mom actually likes hers well done though. Poor Jester, man, I pray for you. Please don't give up as well. You will get out. It's all a test. So there's similar HR. Oh, yeah, people talk about HR issues and jobs. Hey, good luck to you as well, Court. Medium well. Hey, I'm not going to shame anyone for the way they like their steak. It's just meat at the end of the day. If it tastes good to you, that's all that matters. Hey, what's up, Beast? You love your bloody steaks. Right, eat your chicken rare too, Chad. You can't just eat just can't be your steak. You gotta eat that chicken rare too. It gotta be white. Mushy inside. Love me with some salmonella. Get some salmonella. Get a little bit of a stomach bug. Don't eat your chicken rare, by the way. That's no way to eat chicken. Your cut is your cut. Have it the way you love it. I mean, I can give you questioning looks. Like if you get that well done and put ketchup on it, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I will do that hissing sound, like through my teeth at the while looking in the direction. It's like, well done and ketchup, huh? How am I finding this game? Pretty solid, actually. I like it. I'm actually, I still need to update my drivers so I can play it properly. I keep forgetting to do that because I've got a bunch of other stuff going on. But it's a good game. I got no real issues with it. Thank you both. Oh man, hey. All I can do is give you some positive reinforcement at the end of the day. I am just a man on the internet after all. But hey, if a little bit of encouragement, like, hey, keep your chin up. Let my life be a story. I came from abject poverty. If you're not in that, if I can come out of that situation, you can probably kick the shit out of whatever bad situation you're in. You want to make some tonkatsu? Yeah, I want to like. I've actually want to like make some Japanese chicken soon, or a Japanese beef bowl. Hey, let's in. Welcome back to you as well, man. I'm celebrating my 126 month mod. Yeah, apparently like Rune has been a mod for 10 years, but it's telling you you're 120. I mean, you've been a mod even longer, so I'm not sure why it's like telling you, giving you a different one. You're a human being just like we are. How do you know that, actually? I mean, I could be something other than human. You don't know. I just might be very good at pretending to be one. Didn't mean to spin this conversation out of control. My streams, the conversation moves pretty quickly. Never apologize for the craziness we get up to. You missed your 10-year anniversary by half a year. Well, they weren't really giving you guys like knowledge of that, I think, until just recently. Can confirm Dart is a complicated algorithm. I'm really not. It's like, do you like the sound of a dude with a chill voice? If so, then you'll get more of me. Have I ever heard of a Polish right-wing politician that came on British TV saying that women earn less due to them having smaller brains? I'm not too surprised. I've not heard of this man in particular. But I'm sure this is a couple of years back. And you know what? He's not the dumbest thing anyone said on TV. Jesus. Every 126 months is more than a decade. A decade is 120 months. So I've been a mod for 10 years, 6 months. Feels like it's been longer than that, honestly. But yeah. I remember I made Rune around the time I was playing the Tomb Raider sequel because he like showed up in stream and I was like talking about building a website. And I made you a mod, I think shortly before that when I was like, I think you were right after Daciana and Zygiba. Let's see. Monty's a human as well. Monty is definitely a human. I can confirm. Dossie is still on Steam once in a while. She shows up every once in a while. It wasn't too long ago. She's not. She hasn't. She gave up all of her mod positions though. But I think she still might be a mod here on Twitch. I'm not sure. I never took it away from her. I believe I was playing Tomb Raider or that Mercury Steam Castlevania game. I think I do remember it being Tomb Raider I was playing when you showed up because I remember I was talking about building a website at the time and you like said you like either knew someone who could do that or could do it yourself. Then I was like, I remember asking like, oh, you know what? I got some other stuff I might need done. And I was originally going to hire you to like redo my thumbnails. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. Do you do animations? Because I got an idea. You're all ancient. You're all grizzled ancients. You've like been here forever. It's like you have canes you're like watching these streams on. Meanwhile, I feed off your life force. You don't even realize that. That's why I managed to maintain my agility and flexibility. 10-year-old seems to be too young to be mods. Well, I've never made a 10-year-old a mod. Though Letsin was like, pretty, I think, how old were you when I made you a mod, Letsin? I think you were like 14 or 15 or something. Dart confirmed as an energy vamp. I am a streamer. We are all energy vampires if you do a professional live streaming. And yeah, in the D&D campaign, I might end up being a vampire. Remember my first stream I watched of you, Tales of Borderlands? Yeah, that was pretty early on, actually. They're watching me from the retirement home. And they got good internet there, I bet. Entertainers are general energy vampires. And see, it's the thing is, like, entertainers in general are energy vampires, but audiences as well are pretty good energy vampires themselves. "26. You were 22. I find all them 20-year-olds to be mods back then. Looking at camping gear for Electric Forest and prepping my stream for tonight. Yeah, we got some good stuff picked up. Art speaks truth. I try not to be too much bullshit. Am I planning a D&D campaign? I'm not planning to run it. I'm just going to be a player in it. The man who officiated my wedding, an old friend of Lucky's, is putting together he's done D&D campaigns before and he's putting one together for Curse of Strahd for us. And he invited me to be part of it. And I was like, yeah, sure. I've never done this before. Might as well. I'm thinking of playing a bard who's like down on his luck and wants to be made into a vampire because he thinks it might improve his music. That's my current idea for a character. This is one of the first streams you came to when you got out of the Slammer 6 years ago. I was here every day while stuck in the halfway house. Hey, I'm glad I was helping help you like keep yourself entertained during all that shit. Kurt Cobain vampire dart. Please someone tell me I'm still young and hip with it. Well, you're not hip with it, but the good thing is that doesn't important. However, you are a millennial, and we seem to be having some kind of weird, like, synergy going on with the universe that, like, hey, like, we were completely unfair to you. Here's some slower aging. Enjoy that. That way you can see more shit happen to you over time. That seems to be what the millennial curse is. Like, we get to live longer and, like, be healthier, but everything will always be shit. It's like, you're not, yeah. You will witness the horrors of the modern world. You will be the witness. You know what? At least things are interesting. But hey, maybe we are still hip with it too. I noticed everyone, like, clothes haven't really changed much since what we created, and people always come back around to it eventually. Hey, Dart, can I promote my tape here? Your tape, I can't really let you do that. However, I do have a Discord where you can promote stuff you've made. So I would say promote it there. Because links would just get automatically deleted on YouTube and Twitch. Am I going to do everything wrong with Ghost of Yotai? Yes, I did record my playthrough of that. I'm currently in the final stages of a dispatch video. After that, I could potentially do Ghost of Yotai. I'm probably going to put that up for vote against this James Bond game. And I've also got a GTA 5 video I'm going to be making soon. Got to get that out, before GTA 6. But yeah, Ghost of Yotai will have its day. I promise you that much. Does this Bond respect women, or is he more book accurate? But what do you mean by respecting women? I mean, he's definitely like interested in women, and he works with women, and he even sleeps with them. But he's not just like these silly old women in their periods and stuff like that, if that's what you're wondering. He's like, he's like, you know what? I'll work with this lady. She seems pretty confident. And he's also like, they're like, this bloke seems kind of confident himself, if not a little bit cocksure. He even sleeps with women. I know, right? I mean, it's James Bond. I thought he would be gay by now. Be less complex, complexity for him. Gay Bond. Going Jordan Peterson route, define respecting women. Well, I mean, that's a broad term. Does he respect women? It's like, well, I assume. I mean, he works for one, and he hasn't like talked shit about her yet. Who knows? Maybe he's secretly an incel. Are you going to stream for all the game live streams start on Tuesday? Am I going to do the? Are you mean the game the Jeff? I mean the Jeff show, the Jeff show, the Gamescom or whatever it's called, or Summer Game Fest. There's like a million of them now. Will I be live streaming that? Yes, that's an easy one. Easy fucking content. Or is the State of Play? Yeah, that's the one. I think there's a State of Play and the Summer Game Fest, right? So two things. James Bond is extremely incelish. He just stays in his room all day and solves international mysteries from there. Xbox, I don't think I'd bother with the Xbox live stream. That's just going to be more depression. You care about sim racing more than I let off. I mean, I'm aware you're a big sim racing fan, Beast. Jordan Peterson is a grifter? Yes, he is. Maybe at one point he wasn't, but these days, yeah. You send me a request for like a friendship on Discord. I'll wait till the stream's over and I'll be cool with that. I pretty much accept everyone who like tries to friend me. What do you expect from both State of Play and Summer Games Fest? A lot of games being announced for next year because they don't want to release them around GTA 6s at the end of this year. That's what I expect from both. It's like coming to you in 2027, and they get that far off look in their face because they're like, we're not releasing it at the end of this year. What do I think of Dr. Phil? I've never liked Dr. Phil. I've always gotten bad vibes from Dr. Phil, and I'm like, why does anyone listen to this motherfucker? He's like a used car salesman who's giving you life advice. I would trust him more if he did meth on screen. Then at least he'd probably speak what's actually, some truth. What's my go-to game to play? I've never really had a go-to game. I'll have at times where there's a game I play when I just want to play games and not do anything else. But it changes pretty often. Like for a while, it was like Valheim. I put like 200 hours into Valheim. For a while before that, it was like Hearthstone. Put a lot of hours into that. But right now, currently, I don't have any game I'm playing in the background. I'm just like, got too many other fires to cook. So I don't have time for gaming. That's not live streaming. When will you play Persona 5 and Metaphor ReFantazio? Well, like, hey, if you want me to play that, play in, Sin Persona 5, there's a way to force my hand, and that's becoming a member of my Patreon. We reach 500 paying members, then guess what? I got to make a sim video on that. As for Metaphor ReFantazio, I mean, I can do that at any time because I don't have any requirements for it. You're excited for the Witcher 3 DLC. I mean, hey, that's not often you get a 10-year-old game getting new content, especially significant content. Casino Royale book, there's a line that basically says, I hate women. They should not place themselves in men's jobs. Well, that book was written in the 50s, so I'm not too surprised. You would have found, like, almost all books probably saying the same thing. Patreon is great if you're a professional artist. Well, hey, I happen to be one, sort of. I think Lucky's actually be starting a Patreon soon as well, where she's gonna like do one-on-one like advice and like moments with people and like teaching, amongst other stuff. Because as she's told me, a lot of people turn to her for advice on stuff. Am I gonna play Subnautica 2? I do need to check that game out. So I don't know when, but I will do it soon probably. Will she make it cheap? I don't think she's figured out her pricing yet. But she's not gonna make it probably super expensive. It's gonna be affordable. Both of us are not about nickel and diming people. If I had to guess, maybe like $5 or so, who knows? She said there will be a $5 tier. And that gets you like, support, for anything you want to talk about, because she's pretty good at it. Take my money, says Celestial. You haven't everything wrong with Witcher 3? I do not yet. I plan to do that eventually, because you know what? Turns out Witcher 3 is a big game. I also want to do one on Witcher 2 and 1 as well. But I've recorded footage for Witcher 3 and Witcher 1. I just have not got around to making videos on them yet. But those will happen. I can promise you that. We'll do song recordings too, and group lesson groups, maybe. Yeah, you can do live streams on Patreon as well, babe. So if you want to do it that way, another option. What's interesting about Subnautica 2 is that it seems like people who bought out the financial stories regarding Subnautica 2 and the massive payout the devs are getting because they sold enough copies, and the publisher being very reluctant on that and like kind of wishing they hadn't signed that deal now is kind of funny. I'm like, good on them. Good on them for getting that bag. Subnautica 2 is a success. Apparently, it's a very big success. All right. You know what? It's time to play some game, chat. Screen's gonna go black for a second while the game boots up. Got a sneak peek at 2 games at the Summer Game Fest. You got Goosebumps, huh? Glad that UEWE is getting that payout. They deserve it. Everyone I know there is just a wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad, because it sounded like the publisher was really hoping that they wouldn't sell enough copies for that, which is weird. But hey, I'm happy for them. It's nice to see the developers actually like, succeed and get paid well for it. According to also like charts, this game is selling very well too. Contract they made, I don't know how they got that contract. It sounds insane for a $250 million payout, but somehow. I didn't know. I knew Subnautica 1 was a big success. I didn't know it was that big of a success. All right, chat. We gotta make money in tonight's game. Gotta earn 100K so we can meet Lenny Kravitz. His tickets are expensive. Does Lenny Kravitz still do music, by the way? Or is he just like, I'm done? I'm just gonna look cool and appear in movies and video games. I mean, yeah, he's in the Hunger Games, but that's all I really know him doing anymore. Is like, I'm gonna use my image and look cool in movies. Is Lenny Kravitz in this game? Yes, he plays like a warlord in like this rundown ship. City kind of place. Hold on, the game's chugging a little bit. Let's get out of this area where all the people are at, and we'll get some better frame rates. What do you think of Dennis Rodman? Is he still alive? He was like the basketball player for the Bulls, right? Alongside Michael Jordan and some others. I always felt I'm not a sports guy, but I always felt he was kind of shit and just like was kind of carried by his better teammates.
There's a man who looks like he enjoys blowing things up.
I thought you said I was like, man, it looks like I enjoy blowing.
Gas grenades and incendiaries.
What about M18 US signal smoke grenades in red?
You know your stuff. Come to think of it, I did sell some to a gender reveal party.
Haha, gender reveal party joke.
I think I have some left back there. Let me check.
Do they do a lot of those here in this place?
The precious and best matter is right here.
Be right with you. Where did I put that thing?
And knock you up? No. Supposed to be the bad boy of the Bulls? I just thought he was like kind of lame, to be honest with you. Isn't he also like a friend of Kim Jong-il or something? Yeah, he's like a big like Kim Jong-il is my bro. I'm sorry, but if you think Kim Jong-il is your bro, then you're not exactly, you know what? You're not gonna be on my friend list. It's a very prestigious place, by the way. Recently got high and came up with a concept for a movie. There's a UFO crashing in the USA. An army is looking for an alien on the run. They visit a house of two stone dudes. Behave like aliens in movies. They try to act human, so they are taken to laboratory and being experimented. You needed to make this movie in the 90s when it would have been a bit more doable.
Container 76.
Nowadays, everyone smokes weed and everyone's gonna be able to look at it like that's not what anyone's like when they're smoking weed. Like, it's just gonna be hard to believe. It's like everyone is gonna know like that's not very accurate. Zelda as a gun. Now that's a movie concept. That would also probably be a gun that you would find in a Borderlands shit game.
Yes?
Forster, I'm here. Container 76.
As are we. With you in a moment.
James, Scorpius comms just blew up. They're onto you and headed your way right now. They're close. Get ready.
Always out.
Okay, I've got a gun.
Target spotted. Engaging. I know it. I'm stuck. He's not moving. Pushing in now. Using flash bomb. Now, go.
Take that.
Oh my god. What the hell is going on?
Someone tried to steal my shit.
Sorry about the mess. What happened? A workplace disagreement. Forced it, right?
Right. This is Peter. So, the painting I was promised. Is it here?
Probably somewhere inside that container behind me. Why don't you two go ahead and...
I mean, like, it's only appropriate of a British guy
Get
selling
going.
off like foreign art and antiques.
Wait. Your money.
Wait, no, maybe ignore that what I just said. Where's half the money I need?
That should take the sting out of Scorpius's tail.
Back in like 2012, Microsoft wanted to pay 100 million to produce a modern Legend of Zelda game with guns. Nintendo laughed them out. I mean, at one point they wanted to buy Nintendo, and that also got them laughed out. Like they literally went in like, hey, can we buy you? And they're like, no, fuck off, Yank.
Still not enough money to get into the auction.
Also thought about other concepts while being high. What if between the frames of human sight there's some wild shit happening that we just can't see? See, that's actually got some legs to it. Pursue that one. I would say write yourself a short story first where you like, you'll expand upon it and see how it works when you give it a really tight pacing, and then you can try and make something longer for it.
Bond, you there? What happened?
I closed the deal and got what I needed.
What?
You had to be there. I'm good. Got what I needed. Now I know the true meaning of suffering for your art.
Are you sure you're okay?
Never better.
Get lost. You've wasted enough of my time already.
I've got money now. Alright, we got some side content here. That'll get us the rest of the money. But I guess it's not side content if I gotta do it. Jar, do you have any opinions on Joe Rogan? I appreciate that he will have a conversation about just about anything. But at the same time, I feel like in recent years he's focused on like a thought bubble almost of like people he feels comfortable with. He doesn't seem to like talk about as many like opposing viewpoints as he used to. So that's just my assessment. It's like, yeah, I was more like neutral. I've never been a fan, but I was more or less neutral on him. I'm still more or less neutral on him. But I do think he's like, well, probably not as productive as he used to be. Alright, who else has got some money for me?
Come try the best Chipudien in Aleph before it's gone.
What do you think of El Presador? I have El Presador. I don't know who that is or what that is. It sounds like a coffee maker.
They say money can't buy respect. But let me tell you, that's a lie.
Hey, my friend, over here. You need a gun. Best prices in the market.
Brought my own. Thanks.
You know what they say. Step up and try your luck. Don't cry out.
Okay, I guess we gotta do this.
Hit the target.
All right, give me the spiel.
No spiel here, my friend. Just you, that gun, and a big pile of cash. All you have to do is hit all the targets.
3,000, huh?
I'll play.
We have ourselves a contender. Very nice shot. Do that twice. Filthy tourist. You think I hand anything over to you?
Basim,
Pay him. Rules are rules. I was about to. Here. Take it.
$30,000 for that, huh?
Here's one big, beautiful prize. Gentlemen.
Was it rigged? I mean, he just was. It wasn't rigged. He just wasn't gonna pay us. But apparently, they run a fair ship here at this place.
Pretending I belong in that auction.
All right.
250? Have you lost your mind?
I told you. You will get your money as soon as I have it. Things are tight.
There was that lady who wanted the jewel. I just need to find who had the jewel.
He's crippling us. You saw what happened. Harry couldn't pay, now he's dead. We're finishing up on this. No, but it works. So come, buy from me today.
Assault rifles.
Looking for something to go with that fancy shirt of yours. I think I have just the thing. The Osato 8 SMG. Fresh shipment. Just came in today.
I'm good. Brought my own. And it does the job.
Then you should go see Basim at the shooting gallery. Try your
Already
hand
took
at
his
winning
money.
some of that big prize.
Creators of the spy comedy Archer gave this game a shout out since one of the costumes is a callback to their show, The Tactical Turtleneck.
Maybe I will.
That's pretty nice then. Archer was the 2D show, right?
Over here, we stock the best USB storage to have.
There's a Jewel of Jahar over here.
VPN, HDD, SSD.
Don't do that here.
Everyone's counting on us to get this done.
Hey, do you sell like no CRTs? No way. I need those for my retro gaming setup, you see.
We need to secure those weapons. That's why we're here.
Electronics, huh? How do I listen in on you?
Will you stop panicking and let me think for a minute?
I stock speakers with bass so deep it shakes your ancestors.
This game runs like I think I just keep forgetting to update my drivers. That's probably the reason the game's running like ass. I've just been a little busy. I forgot to do that.
We don't have hard currency. You knew that. No. Don't try again.
But it might just be the sheer amount of NPCs too.
I need to call Andrew. He's got contacts out here. Maybe we can find a way to convert that crypto to cash in a hurry.
Crypto, huh?
Just sit tight and wait for my call. And do not let that wallet out of your sight.
Electronics, not reported electronics.
Moneypenny, I need you to track a phone for me. I'm looking at the caller right now.
You'll need to hack the phone first. Then I'll be able to look onto the signal.
I can do that.
Get closer. The signal's dropping.
Now walk on his heels, Bond.
Listen, they're not biting. The locals won't touch crypto, and we don't have $100 grand, let alone an invite to get us into that auction. Yolandi said they looked at her like she was holding monopoly money when she showed them the drive. They want cash, Andrew, period. Do you know how hard it was to get that together? It took me a year to skim it off the pension pool, plus 10% of it to have it fed through 4 wallets to make sure it was clean. Do you know how much of a ball ache that was for me to get something like that done?
Can't let you through, man.
Carry on.
Not again, champ.
No signal.
Not tonight.
Get
Be
closer.
on my way then.
If I turn your fan on.
No signal. Move closer.
And I can't even buy a bloody bullet.
I don't have signal.
Why
Get
does this
closer.
keep happening to me?
I know
We've got a lock on that signal.
so we need a new one. But what I'm asking
Pinging the
you...
location of the caller to your Q watch.
You're a star.
I know. Always nice to be reminded.
What is it? My hacking range is so small. Locate the caller. Hold on a second. There's other money-making opportunities.
Let me go ahead and guess. You want to sell me something, right?
Wrong. Arena's inside. Good money to be made from...
Did I see a hookah? There are many hookahs in this place.
And you do?
Yeah. Sal. They call him the Hammer in there. Trust me on that one.
Thanks for the tip. One round couldn't hurt.
Where do I punch people at? I want to punch people.
How was I
Ugh.
supposed to know he was going up against the Hammer?
We are in big trouble here. Maybe I will understand. Maybe you can talk to me.
He won't. He'll do what he did to Tariq and parade us around up there.
Endless stream.
Executing us in front of
So,
everyone.
oh, he finished up, actually. I think I'm going to come up with a new thing. You know how I have the dead bird test, chat? I'm going to have the piss test. Like, do they piss a realistic amount of time and amount of fluid for an actual human being? And do they walk away afterward? This man just has an endless stream. He fails this game fails the piss test. Like, it stops it, then he starts it up. That's going to be painful, by the way. You can't just stop and start it like that.
I know. We need a fighter. There has to be someone we can put in there. Are you sure he can't fight?
He's a mess. He spent the night knocking back Demis homemade brew. And we all know that stuff's only good for decreasing engines.
It's like a gag in Austin Powers when he's woken up.
I think better on
Are you
whiskey.
trying to get a peek, Dart? I was one to see how much detail they put into it, alright?
What do you want?
I want to fight.
You look like you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag.
Just point me in the direction of the bag.
Funny. Ha ha ha. Look, if you want to fight, you need to talk to the boss. If Yasin says I can put you in, then I will put you in. He's at the bar.
Top man. I'll go and have a word.
Nice tats.
He didn't have to kill my friend. Tariq wasn't a threat to him or anyone here in Aleph. He was a good man. He didn't deserve to die. Babel needed to prove a point, so free Tariq an example.
Is this the bar?
Passing
The
through.
man left a little girl without a father.
YouTuber Jacksepticeye and Shroud are in the game. Yeah, I knew about that actually. But they kind of pale in comparison to Lenny Kravitz being in it though, I feel.
Watch yourself.
You blind or something? I'm heading over there to get
Is
my
this not the
money
bar?
back. That's
I told you we are done.
Whatever, let me go get the crypto.
Please, Pumi. I need the money. I can fight.
You need a shower. And what do you want?
I hear you're shy of fighter.
Vin Diesel?
I can help you out.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Get lost.
Pick any fighter here. When I beat him, you put me in the ring.
You've got balls, kid. All right. It's your funeral. Omar, over here. Now. Try this one on for size. And no holding back. You hear me?
Let's go. You're done, pretty boy. And force.
Thanks for the warm-up, Omar.
Not bad.
I mean, I cheated, but it's fine.
Omar, when you are done bleeding, take the rest of the day off. You, follow me.
You're not joking about what a poor decision face tats usually are? Yeah, they're usually not a good idea. If you're looking for employment.
Split you into two.
So did he.
You took him apart. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Or if you just want to like, show up at like the local community like events or something. Like, speak your mind to the town council.
Malik, put the kid in.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. Trust me.
Taught that paper bag a lesson, didn't I?
All right, this is how it plays out in the pit. You knock your opponents down hard enough so they don't get back up. And walk out of here with your winnings. That's it. You ready to fight?
What did you do to get the 70k already? This will put you well over the top. I
was me thinking we had something.
got half of it from the art stuff, and then I got some more money from a shooting gallery. Are you not entertained by James Bond? Art, I didn't see that option. I did this in the crypto. Yeah, it's like, well, you sneak into one place, get a phone, and find out about an art deal going on, and that gave me like 56,000. I started the crypto one, but then I ran into this instead. First dude is dead. He definitely seemed like he's got, brain damage after that beating I gave him. Kickboxing with shoes on. I don't think they hold to too many strict rules here. Must register on an emotional level. First, tip wild jab. Counter with glass bottle to the head. Follow with wild haymaker. Dodge left, dodge back, take a hit. Knee to the face. Kidney punch. Followed by 6 months of, physics breaking for him as he goes unconscious. Discombobulate. Oh. That didn't give me all the money I needed, though.
You want to make more. We could use a good pair of fists like yours around here.
Stranger things have happened.
Alright, I guess I got enough money. Oh, it doesn't even let me do the crypto thing, no.
Bro, that was insane. You wrecked those guys. Like, total surgical violence back there. Like, I mean it. You really kicked some serious ass.
Glad someone was entertained.
Make your way to the auction entrance so we
Discombobulate.
and get inside.
Too bad you can't keep the change. Yeah, I'm assuming the money doesn't go. You don't really need the money for anything else.
A lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
You're going to die.
Fuck, well, at least I got a headrest. Sucked a melee to a halfway point. The melee's a little, especially on keyboard, the buttons they want you to use is a little off. I've noticed despite being me playing games on an M.2 drive recently, loading times seem to be increasing, and I'm a little confused.
Get inside.
You remember a game called The Chant? Yeah, I played that one.
You cost me a lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
Come here, skinny rat.
Well, fuck me. That was quick. Wait a minute, this isn't Zelda, I know, right? I'll get back to Zelda, though. Please tell me you'll send Bond's scar, it's so distinguishing. And yeah, the load time. Why would I send the scar? Did you see Microsoft has a patent now to play ads if a loading screen? I mean, they're not the first to try to like come up with a way to play ads in a game. It never seems to work very well. I think ads in video games are just bad money spend for advertising agencies. Back in the 2010s or like the late 2000s, there were a lot of games that try to do like advertising. So, like, you remember Alan Wake 1? Like, it had like batteries and like commercials that'd play on TVs you walk past. And that was them trying to like, make up for their development budget. It didn't really work for them either. Sports games, maybe, since it makes sense there. Because sports game players are a bit cucked. Because they're used to the sports already being advertisement vehicles.
Just hit me. Come on. can take you.
You know what? For all the Q gadgets, chucking a bottle at someone's head is still remarkably effective. Last 3 UFC games, the last 4 or 5 NFL games have tied, having 3-minute ad breaks for realism, but they patched out after a week because players complained about it. They'll apologize. Oh, well. They just do it for, like, you know, for the opening weekend of the game when most people are playing it then. Alright, let's go meet Lenny Kravitz.
What's it like there?
You've been to Camden Market?
Of course.
Well, it's absolutely nothing like that.
You smart ass.
Hey, please. I've got pistol, rifle,
My bad. Let's get inside and find our lead.
You took your time. I was taking in the local sites.
Pay the man bond.
100,000. Cash.
Thanks for your contribution. Go on through.
FPS games get in big trouble if they market guns like COD and Remington as much as personal. Well, that's the thing, they got paid money to have those guns in them. So it's the reason why you don't see too many real guns in video games anymore. They always just come up with like legally distinct versions.
Trying, okay. I don't know what's wrong.
Something wrong?
Yeah, the decks are glitching. Might be the speakers, might be the generator. You mind taking a look at that speaker while I check the mixer?
Sure.
Tried the old turning it off and on again?
We don't have time for this, but if you really insist on playing the Good Samaritan, I'll be over by the auction.
Look, I'm making friends here.
Quick about it.
Speaker fuse is completely burnt out.
Where am I supposed to get a missing fuse from?
Property deeds.
Every second
Partners selling sand to the highest bidder and trying to manufacture a new kingdom out
I'm
of this
trying!
wasteland.
Just give me a sec. I need more time.
That should do it.
We got power. Would you check the speaker for me?
This is channel 4 of 10 game. Took me 14-15 hours though. It cost me got lost in chapter 3 and 4 like an idiot. That seems about right for this game. I need a fuse, brother. There we go.
That should do it.
Oops, oops, oops. People should dance now.
Nothing a little troubleshooting couldn't fix.
Ugh, tourist.
Relax, will you?
Follow me.
You play a train simulator on console, and it's one of the few games that I get annoyed that there is not any in real life advertising in. It's all generic stuff currently. See, if I'm gonna have advertising game, I'd actually prefer fake advertisements. You remember all the advertisements, billboards in Cyberpunk, where they're just mainly advertising like products with sex? That was good world building.
You overthrow a small country for the right price, of course.
Tempting. What would you look at that? My kind of trouble.
She certainly is. Jaguar Type 00. Part of Badman's
Looks like it's rendered in PS1.
New model in a room full of relics. Ring any bells, Greenway?
Keep talking like that.
Love how all advertisements in Mario Kart are real things like Marlboro but called Marlboro, like the cigarette. Now, why does this look like shit? Nice PS2 car. GTA's radio commercials are peak. True, that's just entertaining. Military designations for a gun are copyright free as they're government issued names and not private intellectual property, so M4 A1 is fine, but Ruger A4 556 isn't, for example. We buying drones?
Bond, over here. Take a look at those markings.
Serbian. You weren't kidding when you said Bavma's connections ran deep.
That's why MI6 continues to let him operate. Here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat and get comfortable so we can begin the auction. While some of you have been here before, I see some fresh faces amongst our buyers. So,
saw the trailer for Modern Warfare 4 and already waiting for a sim video. Well, you'll get one.
1. All bids must pass through the polygraph. 2. Should you fail the polygraph, you will be removed from the auction.
Why would you rely on a polygraph? Those are bullshit.
Again.
Well, at least we know what the polygraph is for.
Lastly, bids are bound by blood. There are no retractions. Now, a quick technical trial. Place your hand on the polygraph machine in front of you. A truth, if you please, Miss Bahan.
Thank God I trained to lie to these things.
Your turn, Mr. Konyevich.
I am Nikola Konyevich.
Good. Mr. Leung, if you please.
Zhang Leung. I represent the Three Storms clan.
And now to one of our newer faces. Go ahead, please, Mr.
Easy now.
Call me James.
Call me James. I'm just here for the hors d'oeuvres and free drinks.
Dial it down.
Excellent.
I think I said the same thing earlier in this game during in montages.
We begin with an opening bid from our new guests. Gentlemen, the bid is yours.
Start low.
$1 million US.
A cash bid. I'm afraid this isn't that kind of auction, my friend. You have forfeited your opening position, and the bid
Oh, shit, I didn't know the rules.
Safe passage to, from, and through all of our harbors. No inspections, no questions. Complete and utter diplomatic cover. Plus,
God damn it, India.
private jet with armed escort for Bavma.
For the rest of his life.
Now that is a real bid. Anyone care to counter Miss Bahan's offer?
Safe passage is useful, but only temporary. I offer permanence. My organization will help fund and implement the next stage of infrastructure in Aleph.
A thrilling prospect indeed. Anyone care to raise the stakes? 2 offers on the table.
You're going to have to tilt the table.
Anyone care to beat them?
Sabotage the next offer.
You read my mind.
I offer the next election in Mauritania. The ruling seat will be delivered and gift wrapped.
Glad this hacking device always knows what to do.
4 European Union ambassadors, all of which have been compromised, of course.
Well, that hasn't happened in quite some time.
What is this? Something's wrong with this thing.
And Mr. Leung, I'm very surprised. You may leave now.
Time to go, Mr. Leung.
Watch this!
Mr. Leung, you are making a scene. We are done.
You have no idea what you're doing. We will not accept this. There will be consequences.
Can't do that again.
Apologies for Mr. Leung's transgression. Sometimes emotions do tend to run high when the stakes are raised.
This is a ridiculous auction system, yeah.
Care to make a bid? Going once.
Move Scorpius from my left.
Going twice. Anyone?
Scorpius and all affiliated organizations expunged from a left.
Now that is what I call a wonderful offer. The floor remains open, although the bar has certainly been raised. Surely someone has something to offer.
आज से
From
मेरे
this day
सैनिकों का
forward,
हर हथियार,
every weapon
rifle,
used by my soldiers, be it a
artillery,
rifle,
I can't hack anymore, by the way.
artillery, will come only from
exclusive
the
contract,
hands of Buff.
unlimited volume.
An exclusive contract with unlimited volume.
This auction sucks, yeah.
Going once. Going twice.
We're out of time. 3 decades of MI6 intel. What? Always do the unexpected, right?
Interesting. How do you propose delivering this intelligence?
By giving you him.
It would appear the honeymoon is over. One TX-1000 Marauder drone sold.
That's all for one drone?
Newest.
That's a shit deal. One fucking drone?
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your stay here.
You use it once and it goes boom.
And you two gentlemen, please, join me over here if you will.
The whole point of a drone is that they're cheap.
Congratulations on your purchase, gentlemen. One of my men will be with you shortly to settle the bill.
The Englishman. Where is he?
You'll need to be a little more specific than that.
The ex-spy Bavma's hiding. Where is he?
Look around. You have no power here.
That man murdered 3 of our agents in cold blood. Bavma broke the rules. He's finished. Your king's reign is over.
Nice try.
Pay attention, Picard. You only have one choice to make here. You can stay with Bavma, but you'll go down with him and you'll watch as we turn this whole place to dust. Or you could take the throne.
Don't you want to kill Lenny Kravitz?
Continue to turn a blind eye to all that goes on here. Or don't you want to be king?
No weapons dealer would take cash for this. Even a couple million is cheap for a Western drone. Assume this kind of drone is reusable. I mean, that's just a spy drone if it's reusable, and that also wouldn't be worth what we were offering.
Menu and we have a deal.
Stretford end. Best we can do.
We both know that's not true.
Fine. Done.
Well, it appears you have some sway after all. You coming?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck Lenny Kravitz up now.
See that crane?
What about it?
Underneath you'll find a boat. A gift from Bavma when he first arrived. A small slice of English civility here in the middle of the desert. That's where you'll find your friend.
How do we get to it?
By boat. Follow me this way, gentlemen.
Sorry, Danny Trejo says he's the only one to ever kill Steven Seagal. When Seagal asked to appear in Machete, Trejo ran it by director Robert Rodriguez. Rodriguez thought for a moment and replied, "Let's fucking kill him." Wait. I mean, that's the only way I would let him be in anything.
And the offer? How do I know you?
But it's still not that impressive because it's still
If there are
Steven
no nasty
Seagal.
surprises, a left will be yours by the weekend. Move out.
Listen to your boss. You go on foot.
Oh, what? I don't get to go on the boat? Well, that's bullshit.
Get moving.
Bond,
I'm here.
talk to me. Where are we?
Ali gave us 009's location. Headed there on foot through what looks like a makeshift port.
Probably gonna spend that much to buy the drone and reverse engineering their own countries. I mean, it's still just a drone. I mean, they're not that advanced. At this point, it's something with an engine and explodes, and it's got some guidance in it. The whole, like, war currently in Ukraine has shown that, like, yeah, they are useful, but you need a lot of them. One drone is not worth that much money, no matter how advanced.
And Greenway?
Taking the scenic route.
All right, I'll update Em. Good luck. Bond, I just pulled satellite imagery of the area. There's a lot of heavy activity on and off the water.
Western tech is way better.
Copy that.
Thanks. I think they called that a Belgian drone, so it's not going to be that. I don't know. I just, it's just a bit silly to me. I can't think of any technology in it that would make it that valuable. Like, that's the kind of deal you would sign for like hundreds of those things.
I'm on the water, heading to the boat.
Understood. Now, I had a handle on it back there until you cut in.
Oh, are you trying to prove yourself to me?
Not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Could have flipped Ali on my own.
We're in a hurry. I needed to speed things up.
And has gotten a lot of value from spotter drones. Yeah, but the thing is, you still need a lot of them. That's the whole point. They're a weapon of scale. They're extremely useful when you have a ton of them, because you can saturate the battlefield with like suicide drones and spotter drones and make them work together to, like, find targets and pick them off incredibly cheaply for what normally would be the price of doing the same thing. That's what makes drones so valuable. You need a lot, but you do need a lot of them to make it work. And they're usually, small and cheap to produce. Really expensive drones would be more like what the US uses in Reaper drones, which can, like, loiter above the battlefield or, like, for areas for, like, days. Or, I guess, for very long periods of time before, like, striking with a missile they have, they can shoot at you. Hmm.
We should be good to go the day after tomorrow.
Shit, I missed getting both of them. It's a horrible workplace accident when you work in these, like, shitty ships. Cheap is relative of the military. For context, the current cost of an M17, the new sidearms, like 58 million for less than 200k. I understand that. I'm just saying a single drone ain't worth what they were paying. Like, the shit they were offering is, like, worth way more.
Look at these boys. A right jolly pirate club.
Like, the winning bid was MI6 intelligence for several years. So if intelligence is that valuable, a single spy drone,
Shipment from Shanghai waiting out there. It's full of medical supplies, painkillers, antibiotics, trauma kits. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin it out a little and speed it. Blame the crew that brought it in if anybody asks any question as to why the load is a little lighter.
Let's get
the drone might have control frequencies and traceable data on it, which is worth. I think it's like brand new and unused. His idea.
Tell them Bavma's orders. What? Let's see now. You looking for something?
Easy now. Take it easy. I don't want any trouble.
I've got it.
Thanks for the practice.
That'll work. No one else saw that, huh?
Let's have a look there.
Oh.
Hey! Is she okay? Cut it out.
Okay, I'm meant to be here. Bought something.
Get back here now! There he is, right here. Shot. Come on, tough guy.
Come on. What's up? Fuck. All right.
Hello? Yes, there's a madman down here. I'll go.
Oh shit. Oh.
It's bad. Take him out. Not moving. Push him out. Give me a sec. Down, down. Stun grenade. Go. No movement. Push him out.
Shit, I'm a lot of bullets of the other gun.
There he is. Cover me. Hold on.
Like that. Game is pretty right. Yeah, I mean, the idea, I do like throwing your gun at people. That's pretty cool. Run out of ammo, just chuck it. I will say the control-wise on keyboard and mouse is a little awkward. Oop. Good.
I don't believe you, Aziz. I doubt Bavma would have too. Don't ever point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Oof.
Greenway, how can we be sure Ali hasn't gone straight to Bavma? He's walking us right into an ambush.
Ali wants Aleph. He's been waiting for a chance like this.
Let's hope you're right.
Hmm. Ron Perlman was asked if he'd like to be in Hellboy again. Replied, "Unless it's animated." He is 70. He may not look it, but he's pretty old.
Thought Aziz was going to spill his guts and give us up. I didn't. Yusuf was always going to kill him. You know what this means? We get to split his share between us.
To be honest, I was going to kill Aziz tonight. He talked too much. Look, keep your head down until things die down. We can move the guns in the market once the spotlight is on something or someone else.
When would that be?
A week? Maybe 2.
I feel like I would know that that was climbing above me. I would have seen that. Any silencers on my guns? Not yet.
What?
Shit.
Show yourself. What are you playing at?
Take it easy. I don't want any trouble.
Don't make this hard.
Just sleeping, bro.
Man down, there! He's out cold.
Fuck. Somehow situation is contained. Fuck. How the fuck is James holding his rifle? Threaded through his belt loop, I guess.
What is up? Huh. That was weird.
This whole place smells like burnt steel and...
Water looks decent, not the most impressive. Graphically, the game isn't like, yo, we're gonna be winning, blowing anyone's minds. From what I've seen. It's basically the running off the same engine as Hitman games did recently. So it's more about having a shit ton of shit in the environment and NPCs than it is about just really realistic environments. What's the most impressive game I've ever seen? In terms of visuals, what would be the most impressive? Cyberpunk with mods can look exceptionally good. But that's with mods. The base game just looks good.
That's the IQ of a sea turtle. The only way I can see them pulling something like that is if the pilot their keys in the ignition. Let them have their moments. Then we shoot them and we take it from there. Sounds good. Nobody will argue with that. No.
Well, let's do maximum fun right now. Oh, I don't have enough juice. Any batteries around here? You're visible, you've been spotted. It doesn't seem to matter that much. I wonder if it can fall in the water.
Hey, say something. Nobody will argue with that.
He got over that quick.
Hey.
Guess they can't drown.
Not for long. How did these clowns get their hands on a bird like that? You know, I've been asking myself the very same question ever since they brought it in here. My food.
Just cost me $500. I swear I will sail to England, shoot you and drop. I swear. Done for.
This is just like not a stealth game anymore. It's just I'm playing it like a beat 'em up.
People need to work on your communication.
Touch the water and die to me. I'm pretty sure I would too, actually. They're gonna make it possible for me to do this. Might as well do it. Well, it didn't hit any of them.
No way. What is this?
All right, go.
I'd rather have this. Actually, if there's gonna be this many shotguns, might as well.
Can't see anything. We need to keep looking. Moving to the next spot. Got any clues? Nothing unusual.
They don't get paid. I mean, I'm just a government employee. I actually probably don't get paid very well for this. Here, take some Drano and alcohol mixture.
All clear this direction. Calling off this edge. Come on. Pull yourself together.
Well, that didn't hack shit.
What's this?
Yep.
Jim told us to pay. It's a government job. Of course to pay shit. Whoops. Come on over and check it out.
Hey. I feel off. This is no good.
Start twerking as a side gig. I mean, does that pay well? Asking for a friend who looks exactly like me and sounds like me and has an ass like me. No connection other than that, though. All right. I'd laser through this pipe. Fell over on its own.
What's up? This ain't normal. Not by a long shot. We have a man down. Right there. You, go check on them.
Shit, this is what sneaking through here would have been a good thing.
Not now.
Huh?
Did you hurt him?
Yes.
Not bad, James. Not
These
bad
guys
at
have
all.
Sobot kicks. He's practiced for years for this. I'll keep my shotgun, thank you.
Hold on. Who's the I don't think anybody's been inside the Englishman's boat except the Englishman and Bavma. I mean, I've seen other people come and go over the years, but certainly not any of us. Yeah, well. We just load his boat up for him when he wants.
Why is no one shooting at you? They have a fair... If I don't pull a gun, they're not going to pull a gun. They're all fair-minded.
Are you crazy? Why would we do that?
You might have something on there that would make us very rich.
No thanks. I like my guts inside my body. Get to the bottom of this. If we were caught on that boat trying to steal from the Englishman,
how's life, Dartigan? Tonight? Well, today's pretty good. We put a bid on a house and the seller accepted it, so we're now on our way to possibly owning a home. Right, let's like drug you.
No. I feel like I'm going to. I've got to figure this out.
Been wondering if there are soft locks if you can run out of bluff and gadget power. I mean you can run out of those things, but you can still just fight your way through. Or sneak your way through. Like, they're giving me plenty of guns here, if I wanted to.
Bob, I'm approaching the boat. What is your position?
I see you. Making my way there now.
White paint, huh? Do you like the Silent Hill 2 fan theory that James never meant to do what he did, that he was just wanting to show his wife a new pillow he bought? This is an interesting fan theory that turns it into like a, a very innocent story. I mean, that's the thing about Silent Hill 2, it actually could be that if you really want to delude yourself enough. You're extremely depressed as always. Well, all I can do about that is try to give you a good time on the stream. But I'm sorry you're feeling down right now, man. Times are tough out there.
I don't think he likes me.
You'll grow on him. He's been through a lot. Nobody could have predicted what would happen back in Slovakia.
Greenway did. He told us 009 couldn't be trusted and we didn't listen.
Then you worked with Greenway to bring 009 in.
Roger that.
I'm
on board.
Almost there.
Easy does it. We don't know what could be waiting for us.
James got a bit too excited, did he?
Watch your step. He has the place booby-trapped.
Of course he has.
Not disarm that one.
Another booby trap here.
City is supposed to represent another classic Bond character. She's just stealthy Barbara Gordon post Nika. She's just kind of Barbara Gordon actually. And that she's in a wheelchair. There's a spot later on I was almost out of all of it and was almost stuck during the espionage part, not the action. Couldn't find a back route. Hard for a pimp out there. The hoes are unionizing. Look, just pay your hoes fairly. You won't have to worry about it.
Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative.
This man likes his
But
flowers.
lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Chessboard here. He was in the middle of a game.
That was one of the best "you're fucking dead" sounds I've heard in a while. Because it's just sudden and brief. Completely forgot about the lasers. That's why I was using my little augmented vision thing to see if I could see them, but I guess it doesn't detect them.
Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door. Chessboard here. He was in the middle of a game.
How do I, like, do that without getting blown up? That didn't help me any. There's like one right here though. Well, there we go.
Bond?
Still here.
Take it nice and slow.
Your hose are no longer electrically charged. They're union ionizing, huh? I like a good lame science joke. I'll appreciate that. Oh, that one's a mover, huh? Okay, so it goes up and down. Wasting water for a good cause. I mean, in the desert, no less.
Welcome to the jungle. Indeed.
We got
Just
fun and
like his
games.
allotment back in Richmond.
You got anything you want, but you better not get it from me. Welcome to the jungle, won't you? Da 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 da. Pretty nice of this guy to have things planted around his strip wires. I'm assuming he just, you know, despite him being a pro, didn't think of that.
I think he's in there. Let's find out. Get the door.
If it comes to it, do not hesitate to put him down. On you.
That blows fucking brains out. He's already dead.
All clear. Gone. An hour ago, maybe less.
Christ.
Gut shot. Bled out slowly while they worked him over.
Why not just shoot him and be done? Why the mess?
Well, clearly they were trying to make a point.
There's something in his mouth.
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Fakes. Oh, you must have really rubbed someone up the wrong way.
How do you know they're
Take a look
instantly
around.
fake by just glancing at them?
Figure out what transpired.
Wouldn't you need to use like a
009
jeweler's
uninvited
scope at the very least? They're not very good fakes if they're instantly detectable.
Get yourself into, Beckett.
How did you know the diamonds were fake?
The circular dot reflected inside the stone. It's a dead giveaway. Knowing how to spot fakes can get you out of a tight spot. You'll master it with time and experience.
Well, if you're gonna make your diamond that big, then yeah, you probably should assume it's fake, since that'd be pretty rare. Diamonds are worthless? True. Well, they're not worthless, they're just not worth as much as they're sold for.
It really worked him over.
Like I said, he really pissed someone off. All those people. Damn you, Beckett.
Like, how did the other people who came and killed him get past all the bombs?
What were you looking at?
State-of-the-art triggering mechanism. Could have gotten the materials here.
Why would he hide out here and have left?
Align himself with Bavma. Become untouchable.
Nobody's untouchable.
Is that so?
Nasty habit.
On. In here. Take a look at this.
Not this dude.
Blueprints of the Grand Carpathian. He knew where to place the bombs.
And inflict maximum damage.
They explained it, the refractive index is a giveaway for fake diamonds. Not very good fakes then. Also, why would you need to fake diamonds when we can literally grow them in a lab these days? Swarm of British newspapers, both tabloids and broadsheets. Like a dumb idea for crime. A blueprint rendered in beautiful... Look, they have special eyes. They can see it. Or maybe they just had a shitty printer. He tells you, I know I heard him. I'm just saying it's still dumb. Like the diamond, you know, forged diamonds, you know. I mean, I guess you can still get a price for them. I don't know. It feels like international criminals would move on from that.
Someone certainly had it in for the agency. The other recruits. Monroe, Bright, Nash, Singh, and Kingsley. Looks like he was following the rebooted 00 program.
Of course he was.
Now what do you call this?
I call it a picture of you.
You didn't even get my good side.
He had eyes on the apartment.
He had eyes everywhere from the look of it.
Looks as though things were moved around. Maybe he was in the middle of redecorating.
Or maybe it was his killer. Or killers.
I think it's safe to say he had a bit of a thing for you.
Clearly.
Murderer. Liar.
Taken on the day she was promoted.
Isn't this just kind of redoing the plot of Skyfall?
HQ. Should we be worried about this?
Maybe. Take a look at this.
Lenny Kravitz is still alive. The English guy, the 009 agent, is dead.
The photograph.
Were you close?
I thought we were.
Wait, there's a note. It says, remember this.
That was Operation Spyglass.
Operation Spyglass. The telescope in the other room. This can't be a coincidence. What about the symbol? Recognize it?
No. We have everything we need. Let's go.
Now there's a photo here of the same name.
The telescope. I need to go and take a look. And that symbol on the back of the picture
There needs to be a name for the hypocrisy. How did the enemies get past all the booby traps and weapons and get to the location before you? I guess they knew about them. Well, or maybe the same way that our friend here got in. He didn't booby trap every way in.
Bingo. The marking on the back of this picture of you and him matches the logo on that ship out there. That's where he wants us to go.
He's dead, Bond. His own men killed him because he got greedy. Case closed, job done. I'm really not interested in going sightseeing in the arsehole of nowhere.
Only you would have made the connection to Operation Spyglass. Dead as he is, he's telling us something. We'll never know if we don't take a look.
Fine.
Like to Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, just say throwing lots of men at the traps and explosives. I mean, that is a technique of getting past it, actually. Very Russian way of doing it, though. Oh, hello.
Housekeeping, I presume?
I like that video game hair has now gotten advanced enough that we can do stuff like this where it actually animates properly when hanging upside down. Oh, classic Bond step.
Bafma, how is it that you hear every whisper in every corner of Aleph? And I answer, I built Aleph with my will, my blood, my whole self. This city is an extension of my being, my body. Today,
Do you think Lenny Kravitz has it in his contract as he can never look normal?
if an infection is
Like
left
ever.
untreated, the body can become rotten, sicken, and die. That infection, greed.
Like, has he ever once worn just like a regular t-shirt in his life and some jeans?
In Bakar Ali, once so loyal, greed grew unchecked, becoming a cancer. A cancer that threatened to weaken Aleph, endangering all of us, everything we have built. However, cancer, if caught early, can be cured. Or in our case, cut out and served on a platter.
Well, maybe they won't have an appetite after eating him.
Plenty of meat for everyone.
For girls, of course.
Our old friend was just the appetizer.
You notice he has gold fingers, chat?
Did you really believe you could come here and poison Aleph's well of trust? I think not. Now, you die. Lower them.
You know, you could have just kicked us in like you did the other guy and it would have been far more effective. Bargain.
I'm afraid this is all a big misunderstanding. Beckett was dead when we found him on the boat.
Lies.
He got greedy. They always do.
It was his own men who cut him down.
I find that very hard to believe.
Greenway, back me up here. Great. Just great.
Lower them.
Of course he's out cold. Fine, name your price.
Wait.
Cut us down and I'll have MI6 wire you the money within the hour.
MI6 pay up to help their agents? Had you not killed my friend, he would laugh at your naivete. And besides, I don't need your blood money. My girls, on the other hand, they have only had their appetizers, which makes you two the main course.
It's for poor people, true.
Drop them, and let us watch the sands run red.
Wait, this isn't canon? Oh.
Oh, come on. Come on, wake up, ladies.
What the hell have you gotten us into?
Little help, please.
Thinking.
Think faster.
Harmony.
You know, those crocodiles probably jumping at us already.
That if this is an attempt at deceiving me, I will erase your entire bloodline. Now, one more time.
Harmony.
Your video is 10 minutes behind. Welcome back to the current stream, Marble.
We have a location.
Get them out of there! Now!
MI6 ain't giving him jack. We had earned 100,000 of our own money. Hence why he probably didn't believe us.
My men brought your Land Rover around for you.
Thanks.
I'll be honest, this turn of events is most unexpected. I assumed you'd be chow by now, so I gifted that Land Rover of yours to my bodyguard, Nini. Today is a special day. It's her birthday.
Well, let me guess. Nini isn't too happy with us.
She is, most displeased. Oh, and before you leave, I would suggest checking in and around your seats for any surprises.
What kind?
The scorpion kind. She has a thing for them.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned for Land Rover.
Is this a commercial now for Land Rovers?
I must be going. Good luck out there. I hope you two find...
I guess James Bond has always been used to, like, y'all advertising cars.
You're driving.
Harmony was his sister, huh? Stupidest Deus Ex Machina I've ever heard in a long time.
Interesting turn of events. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that's one way.
Oh, it will let you run over people.
Harmony, the lost sister, right?
Right. Our get out of jail card.
So this ain't GTA.
There's your ship. If there's something you want to get off your chest, now's the time.
We'll let you crash, yeah, but not into people.
Why didn't we go directly to Bavner with the information we had on the sister? Why wait until the very last second to play your hand back there?
We do not give up valuable information if we can get what we
Remember when this game was announced and they made a big deal about
It's all
Kravitz
there,
being in this
in the
game? Well, I
hand.
guess he's done then.
Front
Maybe
and
he'll
center.
show up again.
What happened between you and 009?
Operation Nightfall.
Based on the God's file, he learned his
When
younger
Thea was
sister were
first
separated and he spent his money
he
searching
discovered
for
a
MI6,
law
kept the
ring
knowledge of
top
location as
British
leverage. Huh?
intelligence. 3 highly decorated 00 agents, including 009. I was tasked with tracking them down and neutralizing them.
Hell of a burden.
That's the job, Bob. You're given orders, and you're expected to follow them.
So you two were friends? Before Operation Nightfall? Before all of this? That's what it looked like in the picture of the two of you.
We went through the program together.
And they expected you to hunt him down.
Orders are
You know who Lenny
Bond.
Kravitz is?
Besides,
He's a
stopped
famous
being friends
singer,
the moment we
and also
betrayed the
even
crime.
more famous actor now, I guess. I want to get away, I wanna fly away. Do you remember that song?
What happened to the other two agents?
Terminated. Didn't make a difference either. Because when 009 got away, they just buried the case. Shuttered the 00 branch and had me jockey a desk for the last 10 years. As a reminder of my failure.
But then M came along and revived the 00 program, right?
Her and the PM. Much to the chagrin of Bright. And now, here we are. In the middle of the desert, chasing clues on the side of a shipwreck from a dead traitor. While we wait for the other shoe to drop.
Those blonde twins. Have you ever come across them before?
No, but one hears stories. Nico and Tero Murdo. Supo, the Finnish security service.
Okay, the chance of us driving this entire way without getting a flat tire from all this fucking metal, absolutely zero.
Silent killers. Frankly, I'm amazed you survived the fight.
Next time I'll finish it.
Or the likelihood we could drive across all this without collapsing under us. It's a Land Rover for you. I mean, its tires are still going to puncture like anything else.
If you can find a way to get us across.
That was my plan.
Finishing this fight. Are you talking about the best video game ending ever, chat? Ruined Halo 2? You know, that totally satisfying. People still think that's a great ending, by the way. I saw people defending that back in the day.
One down, one to go.
They're right? You think that's a great ending? Hey, the game just ends and we got nothing else we can do. So we're finishing the fight in another game that you'll pay full price for.
Do it.
Is this a castle or a ship? I'm a little confused. It's got drawbridges.
Let's push on. What were you
A
talking
sweet
about?
game. I mean, Halo 2 was good, but that ending was shit. I was kind of disappointed with some elements of Halo 2 in that it didn't focus on the battle on Earth. You got like 2 levels of that. Rand's world. Knew there was a conspiracy.
There's an entrance over there.
Right with you.
Listen, if Beckett rigged his boat, he'll have done the same thing here.
Bots were made to be broken. What is it, Pariah?
You clever sod, Beckett.
What am I missing?
Left of the entrance. Use your Q lens.
What is that?
Cold War shorthand for marking safe rooms in the field.
What's it doing here?
He wants us to see something.
Back from video games. Welcome back, Musical. Also, QC? Welcome, dude, if you're real.
You have any
idea what he wants us to see.
Maybe nothing. This could still be a trap.
He wouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
He went to the trouble of blowing up the Carpathian.
Maybe he was secretly a good guy. And just killed all of our friends for a very good reason. You buy any of that, chat?
Oh, I love what he's done with the place. Very rustic.
Take a look around for more markings. And watch your step.
Let's see one over there.
More markings.
Cliffhanger endings are good every once in a while. They can be if it's because that was the intention and not they just ran out of, you know, development time. They had to release something.
Another booby trap here.
Sometimes being cock-teased is good. Only if you're really waiting to wait a few more years for the next one.
Bond, are you there?
I'm here.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, you know, just hanging around. About to be fed to a pit of crocodiles by Bavma after we found Beckett beaten and tortured in his boathouse.
He's dead.
Yeah, very much so.
Odds are they just ended it like that on purpose to get people to... Well, the reason Halo 2's development was, you know, not good. They had to scrap the entire game they originally built because it just wasn't up to spec what they wanted to make. Then when they tested it, it just wasn't hitting. So they had to like drop that and like redo a lot of it. And that was one of the results of it. Nano Machine, son. Now, Kojima is someone who doesn't rely on, you know, bullshit endings. He just ends his fucking games at some point, eventually. And in a weird-ass way. But you know what? They all have legitimate endings. Even 2, which has a, you know, which is a bit of a tease ending. Still felt like an ending, and I just like, yeah, we're out of time. Like Mass Effect 3 dropping the weaponized black hole subplot as a possible ending to Mass Effect 3 because they didn't have time to explain it. You mean that stuff with the suns dying and shit like that? Or the star getting bigger that Tali was looking into? Maybe that's something they'll bring back for the 4th one, because they kind of left that plot thread hanging. Mass Effect Black Energy was dropped because the original writers quit during Mass Effect 2. I wonder what that was going to turn into, though.
Not going that way.
Let's open this place up a little.
Deep breath.
Also, calling it just Black Energy is a very interesting bit of wording. The Black Energy subplot. James, you can drop the plank. You don't need to hold it up. Idiot.
I'll get that open on my own.
Oh, never mind. I guess it is. You know, no, you can. This is easy to solve. Pull the barrel out, then yank that timber out. Easy as that. Black power. It wasn't a subplot, it was the main plot about... I mean, they didn't really have time to ever do anything with it other than Tali mentioning that a star that she was studying was getting, like, bigger or something.
Together with a bang. Look, I really don't believe this is a ploy to lead us into a trap.
You don't?
But look at all the trouble he's gone to. The picture on the boat, the Transworld logo, the glyphs, only the Q lens.
Dark energy is a type of energy we can't directly measure, like a person's aura. Yeah, but there's, you know, reasons we believe it's real, unlike aura.
Blew up a hotel, killing our people, your friends. Turned his back on king and country.
Help me with this.
I don't understand why the original writers leaving would change that plot line. They could just have someone else write it. They would have had material they'd already like made.
Take a look
Body
through
armor.
those crates. Bond, for pity's sake.
Man puts doomsday preppers to shame. Certainly no shortage of party favors. He wasn't leaving anything to chance.
Veggies, peas and greens.
ARs, machine pistols, shoulder-mounted heat seeker. Nice.
I hate seeing preppers like this because those cans last, what, 2 years? Yeah, it'd be more realistic for him to, like, stockpile MREs, dried food.
Reloading press. He was making his own ammunition. You don't stockpile like this unless you know something's coming. Suppose they'd even the odds when the lights go down.
Don't. This right here is a good old-fashioned self-destruct case from Q Branch. You listen to me very carefully. This might save your life one day. Disarm the triggering mechanism, take a hold of these catches on either side. Now turn them until they're horizontal at the same time. And open it. Hey, presto. We're not dead.
Impetus 2 cut all government conspiracy that was set up in the first game. They figured people weren't as interested in the conspiracy as having the superhero power fantasy. For the most part, I think that's true.
He was the target.
What was that?
It's the other shoe. We were followed.
Bond, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We got company coming. A lot of it.
I'll go and have a word then.
Say much in Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it. Keep them busy.
Well, damn, you cannot take much damage in this game. Keep forgetting I got focus I can use. Remember the basics of CQC, but not when you're at a distance. Wasn't there another game series that took a massive story pivot due to loss of writers? That was probably BioWare with, yeah, as Jim said, Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2 is very different from Dragon Age 1. It's that Iron Man guy? Iron Man guy?
Say much from Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it.
Hold on. That didn't work. Fuck. Dragon Age 2 pivoted hard, and you were basically relegated to one mid-sized city instead of a massive sprawling open world. That's not necessarily the bad part of it. It's just the plot itself was kind of like meh, wasn't it? R1 button when it says more cover makes you basically invincible along with the R1. I'm not using a controller. This game's kind of weird on keyboard and mouse.
It's the same mercs from Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it. Keep them busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
Fuck me. Stay. Oh, James. Tackle magical. Well, the first game also tackled magical races, and that was built into the plot, as well as like racism against elves and shit. These load times are kind of brutal for dying. I've gotten spoiled by recent games that, for some reason. I don't know why the recent other games are making that harder.
Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it. Keep them busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
I might stay. Would you stay crouched? I think I need to hit C instead of running over there. You have smoke grenades still? I don't think I equipped that for this one. I think I took the laser and the poison dart with me.
Same mercs from Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it. Keep them busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
Okay. Witcher 2 set up a massive plotline where Nilfgaard in Elegance learns Geralt was a writer for the Wild Hunt between the last novel and Witcher 1, and they were like, this will come in handy in the next game, and Geralt brings it up to I mean, and the entire ending of Witcher 2 kind of sets up a big, war against Nilfgaard, and then 3, you don't have any of that, really. They're like, they already won, and they're in control of everything.
It's the same mercs from Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. And we led them straight to it. Keep them busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
Guy over there shooting at me.
We need to flush him out. Grenade!
I think I'd be outranging these guys in this fight. I think the biggest thing with Witcher 3 is that they didn't even mention Ciri in Witcher 1 and 2, so she just kind of comes out of nowhere. I mean, obviously she's important in the books. But in the games, like, it's my amnesia getting to me. Fourth Nilfgaard War occurs in the background, and depending on which ending you get, you choose who wins, Rodinia, Nilfgaard, or Jiska. Is that in 3 you're talking about? Which ammo am I looking at?
Lost visual.
You back, bitches? Hey, welcome back, sister.
Moving in. Got him. On my position. Down. I've got him. He's on the You're going down.
Oh. A long time Witcher 1 was going to be an adaptation of the 8 novels. It wasn't until very late into production that it was decided it was going to be a sequel. Hence why Triss is written like Yennefer and Ciri is replaced by Albert. I'm trying to... weirdly enough, I barely even recall the... Wasn't like the... What was the plot of Witcher 1 again? It's like some kid that he has to save, right?
Same merchant in Slovakia. Yeah, they're here for the case. We left them straight to it. Busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
Albert was like a Ciri style kid. I guess they didn't want to include Ciri into it since she's supposed to be an adult at that point. So like, just bring it, Albert, he'll do.
He's pushed through. He's in my sight.
I want that shoddy.
I've got him zeroed in. I've got eyes on it.
Wait, why do I gotta open this door when I was just in that room? Yeah, that's my objective, is it? Oh. Excuse me, guys.
He's do or die. I can do it.
Fat Albert might as well be. He wasn't, interesting to the plot at all, or in the next 2 games. Has amnesia from escaping the wild hunt, he encounters Albert, another child of destiny, and right at the very end he gets magically kidnapped. It was like, that's weird, and goes on to save the kid from an assassination. So yeah, and it never brings him up again, despite him being just as important as Ciri.
Okay, bad news. They took out the Land Rover. This is where you tell me you have a
Oh no, but our paid product placement. They couldn't show it be destroyed.
Greenway, what's the plan?
He is brought up again? I don't ever recall him being brought up again.
Same kid from Slovakia.
I admit that there might be details I might have missed.
This time we'll get what we came for. The package? That's a negative. Because the old boy made off with it before we could get to it. Tell me something I don't know, mate.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
There's an army of them. Keep pushing forward while I work on our backup plan. Yeah, which is? A work in progress.
Alright. Anything to hack? Blow up already. Fuck you then. Oh, fuck. Fuck. You know, the combat, chat, gets kind of hard. What made me laugh is when you first encounter someone like Dandelion, they're at first shot Geralt is alive, and they're like, how did you survive getting stabbed with a pitchfork? And Geralt's like, I didn't, and they just go, cool. Glad you're back, and move on. Wait, is that what happened in the book? But does the books actually end with Geralt dying? Is that how it goes? I mean, no, actually, don't answer that. I might read it at some point.
This time we'll get what we came for. The package.
Sorry about that.
There's an army of them. Keep pushing forward while I work on our backup plan.
Yeah, which is?
A work in progress. Look at that.
Ammo.
Okay, bad news. They took out the Land Rover.
This is where you tell me you have a backup plan.
I have a backup plan.
Go on. Greenway? What's the plan? You are going down. Got a man down. He's on his last. I've got him.
Look me. Oh, come on. Does Monty remember light brights? I had a light bright, actually. I think I ran out of paper for it eventually. The amount of ammo I get in this game, getting a little annoying. I got it in the ass. I mean, sometimes you deserve it that way. Especially when you make rookie mistakes.
Anyway, this time we'll get what we came.
Just passing through.
There's an army of them. Keep pushing forward while I work on our backup plan.
Yeah, which is?
A work in progress.
That's my cover. Out of bullets. This is the only game where you can go fucking what mate and it works? Yes. A little bit. Of ammo. Oh, I'm out of ammo with that, but I do have lasers. And I just zapped his grenade. I wish there was a fucking what mate button though. That'd be pretty cool. Also wish I could carry more than one gun. Can I can only carry... Okay, I can carry a sidearm and a main arm. Four whole bullets for me, huh? He asked for no spoilers, I get you. But I kind of already figured it out myself. Based on stuff I'd heard before.
Staying in position, keep your eyes peeled.
Got him!
Move fast! Throwing frag grenade! Get in the open! Got you!
Some of these guys just never lay off the trigger.
Got you! Throwing frag grenade!
Okay, you threw that through a wall.
Hold position! You are going down!
Word of warning, if you ever play Witcher, I've played Witcher 2 before. I just never streamed it. And I know about the nudity in it. Why would I want to turn that off? Actually, I don't recall there being that much nudity in it. There's a few sex scenes in it, but nothing outrageous compared to like other Witcher games. I mean, compared to Witcher 3 anyways.
I see him! That must be it. Grenade out! Kill this prick! Where the hell did he go? Right, he's gone. Don't let him escape. Yes, sir. Disregard orders. It's hit. No way I'm going down like this. I've got him.
Don't want YouTube striking. It's whatever. It's usually only like the video gets demonetized more than anything else. Maybe weed you can smoke anywhere, but not tobacco. Usually the places you can't smoke tobacco, you can't smoke weed either. This boat sucks. Oh, I just had to go through that. How many of you like James's shirt, by the way? That's to cost like what? $5-6? Or is that Gucci and costs like actually like, you know, two zeros after that price?
He's a pro! Careful! Cover me! I'm jammed! Visual on the target.
And one left.
I see him! Down there!
Speaking of smoking, I'm cold turkey on nicotine as of 8 days. Congratulations, musical. That is not easy. Keep it up, brother. Like, you'll get nothing but encouragement from me on that shit. This is the level where GoldenEye Bond would actually be, you know, excel at. So when he has, they say Bond has a license to kill, but usually license come with a few other, you know, things. Like, does it expire? He has to get it renewed every once in a while, or is there like a he's licensed to kill so many people, and then he's like, oh, you used up your license, mate. 'Cause I just killed a few, probably like 100 people, I feel. I want to know, is his license still good? How did you know I was in this room? Or did you just decide to run through a random wall?
Oh, that was close. Second. What? Gear. Oh. Third. Four.
Oh, he's got like a mask on.
I said 4. Brace yourself.
Bond, you appear you are 63 people over your license perpetual limit. There has to be like stuff to that for a license to kill, right? It can't just be unrestrained. Yeah, do you get a learner's permit to kill first? God, these are my jokes tonight, by the way.
Evidence. Explosive stuff.
All right?
I'm fine. Got a lot of company.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
I've got 15 bullets.
Yes, sir.
This ain't looking good, chat.
Empty! Tell me you've another gun. Here, take it. All out. Need another. Here, take it.
This is the most unexplosive car I've ever seen in a video game.
What do we use now? Harsh language?
Give it a shot.
Any last words?
No.
Nothing. Not even a good job, Bond. You would have made a great 00.
Nothing springs to mind.
Of course not.
And we all saw that coming, right? Lenny Kravitz, fuck yeah.
We're done here. Fall back. Fall back!
Oh, thank you for teleporting in there, lady. You almost missed the cutscene.
Well, that's that.
Well, what happened?
Well, what do you think happened? 009 did it, his muscle killed him, end of story.
You can't be serious after what we found.
We have no evidence, Bond. M needs an open and shut case.
So what's our next move?
Our next move? Is to go home, Bond.
Andrei Serpowski not only helped write the next expansion, he performed mocap, voice work, and will be included in some game storylines and the future novels. Great cohesive. No, he's still writing. Is he writing new Witcher novels now? After it got that popular.
Yeah, I know where it is. You realize the mercenaries I fought at the airfield were not 009's men. They were there to intercept him, and they would have if I hadn't gotten in the way. Somehow, these people beat us to him twice, and we are the only ones who believe they even exist.
And parking is a bit shit here in London.
This is a job. You let it get inside, it will eat you alive.
Unbelievable.
I'm serious.
Witcher Novel 9, Crossroad of Ravens, a prequel about a young Geralt released earlier this year, huh?
More has been asked of lesser men. This is me. Try to get some sleep. Things will look better in the morning.
I want to go to the pub, though.
I figured you'd be drowning your sorrows right about now.
Who says I'm not?
I know what a pub sounds like, James. In fact, I'm on my way to one right now. Got a date?
Going out? We just put 3 agents in the ground.
That doesn't give you permission to stop living.
M's making a mistake. She needs to issue a full-scale mole hunt, top to bottom. If there's a breach...
We'll find it. Why do you think she sent everyone home?
Subplot in the novel discuss why there were so few women Witchers, and it's explained to Geralt that survival rate was 7 to 10 men, 1 to 15 women.
You sound like Greenway.
Just go home. Go for a run. Shake it off. Tomorrow's a new day.
Well, good luck on your...
Date and the sex. Good luck on the sex, lady. You kind of miss not seeing the Twitch chat. I'll have that back up eventually. As well as the YouTube and Kick chat all up at the same time. And also, I would be using camera right now as well if I weren't recording this with OBS.
Shoes, Monroe.
Oh, we're back in our lonely $1 million flat.
James, I couldn't face staying in the apartment any longer than I had to. Someone will come by and pick up the rest of my things in a couple of days. There are just too many reminders of him, of everything, to be honest. I'm getting out of London for a little while. I'm going to stay with Mother at the summer house in Amalfi while I figure out what's next for me.
The Amalfi Coast, huh?
None of what happened in Slovakia, not one single iota was your fault. If Monroe were here, he would tell you the same. You saved my life, and for that, I am forever grateful. Take care of yourself.
Monroe died. Yeah, he died in the attack on the fancy hotel place.
I mean that, James. Cressida.
All this sad shit, you're a knockout. We got no friends, we're alone. We're still hot though, but so we're winning. Movie marathon.
Really do attract.
The rent for this has to be fucking insane. If we paid it, yes. This would be this flat would be pretty crazy. In London, yeah. Pick up dry cleaning. Honestly, this flat would be very expensive no matter where. Really put a carrot in front of it. Penis. It.
Umbrella.
Oh.
Of course.
Well, I was kind of close.
Cheers, mate.
Mnemonic all that game he's playing. Oh, wait, I didn't flip it. €5,000 a month, or pounds, I guess. Freeway Sage F. Dump all traceable devices. Greatest vice is that of carelessness. The next greatest vice is that of vanity. Right, lightly the blank page beneath can be read. Did the person just spend weeks lazing around James' apartment getting drunk? I mean, there's probably a lot of off time. Not everything's going to be a secret mission, you know. Monroe's manual toothbrush and straight razor. Everything we see reminds me of Monroe. He was my closest friend, I think. Silver brooch belonging to Bond's late mother. No one's got how to tie 50 plus most practical rope knots. Chronology. Did we really not get all of his stuff and send it off to his like closest relative yet? Straight shaving with a straight razor's off. You know, I've never had that done to me. Like, there's a place in town I actually could have it done with haircuts, but I've never bothered. Mainly because I'm just not a big shaver. I don't really grow that much facial hair.
Mistakes. I could have stopped it, but I failed. It should have been me. James Bond. Well, this can't be good.
Did you really write that note, hoping I'd read it so you could do that? Well, he throws a mean left hook, alright? You can't just pull out your gun in a fist fight. The game doesn't let you. Person just spent weeks lazing around James' apartment getting... I mean, this guy probably was hiding in the closet somewhere. You'd think he would have, since he had the drop on us, would have used a gun or like maybe a piano wire, you know, that classic shit. Go bust up my Herman Miller gaming chair. You find the Coca-Cola tie in advertisement. I've come across a couple Coca-Cola billboards.
You brought a friend.
Shower. Didn't they? Oh, there's plenty of car advertisements in this game so far. Wait, this door was locked a minute ago.
Took you long enough. Did the little runt give you a run for your money?
Bond seems unfazed about someone getting jumped. You know what? He's trained for this.
Who do you work for? Go to hell. How do you know about Mauritania? Is there a mole at MI6? I'll ask again. Who do you work for? Take the shot.
They could have done that a while ago.
Let's get onto the balcony. get to the shooter. Just go home. Go for a run. Shake it off, she said.
All right, Chad, it's gonna be someone we know. How much you want to bet it's the girl? She's like not crippled anymore. Or it's gonna be Monroe. He wasn't dead after all.
I'm gonna be climbing that thing, aren't I?
It's a terrible sniper we're dealing with.
Faster.
Come on. What do you think?
What happened where people ambushed us in our apartment or trying to kill us?
Qualified as an emergency.
What kind of gun is he using? After all that. It's just one of the dudes we already knew was a villain. Well, the twins, yeah.
James,
Expecting a dramatic reveal.
It is. Someone just tried to kill me.
Say again?
At the apartment. I took his phone. I need you to try...
What? I can't. Well, I'm on a date. And you're suspended. You'll need to report this to HQ. Go through the proper channels.
It's the twins. We don't have time for protocol.
The Murtos. Operating in central London.
Oh, are you too busy getting fucked right now? And then my life isn't important, I see.
Money penny.
Sex can be that good, girl.
What kind of phone?
King and country is at stake here.
Are you sure this is the place?
You doing Lego Batman next? I still need to finish Ocarina of Time, but I will definitely check out Lego Batman as well.
Anniversary gala.
Web galas tonight? How did I miss that? James, if Webb is a target, we can't sit on this. I need to issue an alert.
Don't. He'll only slip away again. I need time.
Be quick about it. I've updated your watch tracker. See if you can't get a closer fix on the signal. And James...
I'll be careful.
No, you won't. Just don't screw up.
London. What these missions are. Hold on a second, though. I'm gonna set something up real quick. Hold on one second, chat. But definitely will play. I don't know if I'll be doing Lego Batman this week, but don't worry, I'll get to that. All right, there we go. Moneypenny needs to get back to fuck. No, well, this is not Moneypenny. This was this was our agent friend who got what was it, paralyzed. So, but she's probably doing the same thing as Moneypenny now. I think we'll ever, but let's see, what was the early stoppage ending already? I was thinking of sending you guys over to Lucky, because I can't really. These levels do take a while, and that seems like a pretty good stopping point. And she's playing Resident Evil 7. She might be able to finish it tonight. So you guys might want to go check that out. One second, real quick. I'm just getting things set up. That was Moneypenny. Wait, really? I thought Moneypenny was like, oh, okay, never mind, you're right. Hold on a second. But yeah, I think I'm going to send you guys over to Lucky to watch her play Resident Evil 7. She's probably going to finish it tonight, if not get very close. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed that. The numbers were strong, which is usually a good sign. I should be streaming again tomorrow. I am kind of like busy with like preparing for like house stuff, but I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. So even though tomorrow is Sunday and I don't normally stream on Sundays. I don't know. Keep an ear to the ground, I guess. Maybe I'll throw in an extra stream. I don't know. What's her channel? Just Charms you. I'm actually going to raid her, so you'll get sent right over to her Stripe. So as long as you're like watching on YouTube or on Twitch, the raid will, make sure you find it. There we go. So I'm going to send you guys over to her now. Have a good one. Spread some love. Enjoy Resident Evil 7 stuff. I might be streaming again tomorrow. If so, we'll have some fun. Play more of this. Because I'm enjoying this, despite me getting my ass pushed in tonight. But chat, that's all I got for you. I'm going to go grab a drink, watch Lucky stream, deal with some house stuff, and see you guys over there. Peace, everybody. Thanks once again.